Get interactive with Jewellery Maker by liking our Facebook page and join over 55,000 like-minded people. When you place your first order with Jewellery Maker, we'll send you a free DVD and booklet to help you get started. The booklet is jam-packed full of information on gemstones, tools, threading, materials and findings. There are step-by-step instructions on how to make bracelets, earrings and necklaces, and the DVD includes easy-to-follow video tutorials. So what are you waiting for? Start your jewellery making journey today.
I like the fact that it's a really versatile medium, that you can, you've got no restrictions with it. You can create lots of organic designs, but you can also create a really structural designs as well if you want to. You can mix it with all of your different techniques. You can mix it with polymer clay, with kumihimo, with crami, and it's just so versatile. You can just do so much, and there's just no limit with it.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
You can watch us every day 8 AM till 10 PM on Sky, Virgin and Freesat, and every day from 8 AM till 1 PM on Freeview.
Hello everybody! Welcome all to Jewellery Maker. How are you? Sorry, I'm giggling because me and Kerry are deciding if we were Ant and Dec, who would be who. It's so lovely to be with you today. My name is Rebecca Edican. Do feel free to call me Becky though. If we've not met before, well, what can I say about myself? What would you say about me, Kerry? Be polite.
Unique.
Unique, thank you very much. I'm going to take that as a compliment. It's really lovely to be with you. I normally do the mid-show, but I have been on my jolly bobs. I have been doing a tour of California. I got back late yesterday, and therefore I thought, let's do the late show, just because jet lag will definitely be a thing. And so I'm here, and I'm ready and raring. Do you know what? I've missed you. Is that sad? Is that naff to say? I have, though. I really, really have. I saw loads of, jewellery stores, I saw loads of Swarovski stores, I was taking photos constantly, and I was always thinking about you. So I hope you've had a wonderful few weeks. Today I have got a guest designer who has created not only this ring but also this stunning necklace. You're going to adore the kits. I'm going to say it, both under £35 today. Today it's my absolute pleasure to be joined by the wonderful Katie Reed.
Hello.
Hello you, how are you?
I'm alright, yes.
Katie, do you get called unique as well sometimes?
I do get called unique quite a lot.
Yes. Or quirky?
Yes, that one as well.
Do you ever get peculiar?
No, I've never, well, not to my face.
No, all right, okay. Note to self. I have been called peculiar, yes, and weird, etc. Katie, it's lovely to see you. The Bollywood theme, discuss.
I just love Bollywood. It's fantastic. This is perfect for me, so, absolutely
what does
love it.
Bollywood mean to you when you think jewellery?
To me, I think a lot of golds and reds and, just opulent and just sparkly and just absolutely dripping in jewels.
Bejeweled.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what Jewellery Maker is all about, isn't it? So, I've got loads coming up for you today. Do you mind if I give you a few sneaky peeks? I'm going to give you a few sneaky peekies. First off, I really want to show you my first star buy. Now, this is a previous deal of the day. and I'm going to be doing the deal of the day price. Now legally we do not have to. This has been a previous deal of the day. We do not have to repeat the price on it, but today we are going to for you. Deal of the day, don't forget, is the thing that we repeat sort of 3 times a day often, unless it sells out, which it generally does. This is an opportunity for us to get a really great deal. The fact we've decided to copy the price on these 2 strands together makes it very, very, very special deal indeed. That's coming up for you as your first star buy. We are able, like, listen, if we haven't met before, I'm one of those people who's very, like, straight down the line. I'm very, like, sort of on it to be completely honest. The deal we're doing on this, we're taking a hit. We are taking a hit on this. This is what it feels like to get staff cost, essentially. You're going to adore that, you really, really are. We are taking a hit on it. It's the final few. That's coming up for you soon. I did put on my Rebecca Redican presenter page just a few moments ago a little heads up about this strand. Now, this is coming up a little bit later on in the 8 o'clock hour. Oh my goodness, isn't that absolutely bedazzling? This is, for me, a spotlight strand. And I mean that in the sense of it's just so eye-catching, isn't it? Total luminosity, total beauty to this one. It is your must-have today, and that will be coming up for you at 8:30. It is brand new. I mean, look at the glow on some of those. Very rare for you to get brilliance in a neon apatite. It's like Paraba, isn't it? This is sensational. I can't wait to bring that to you. I've got loads and loads and loads of other treats for you as well. So you don't want to go anywhere, because I've got a 5 under 5 section, not once but twice. And I've also got a miss it, miss out in the final hour. So fast and furious deals. So should we dive on in? Let's do it. Where should we start off, please? 5 under 5 we're starting off with, and we are going to start off with this oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. Magnesite. I love magnesite. So magnesite, opaque gemstone with juxtaposition between body of colour and this submetallic luster. Think of it a little bit like a lapis lazuli, and it's like a lapis lazuli in the fact that you get those beautiful kind of inclusions that you want there, those kind of pyrite submetallic glows. And this one, I have to say, I can't actually think off the top of my head when I've seen magnesite in this colour before. It is one of my absolute favourites. If you're a purple person, you're going to love this. Look at how opulent that is. It's a very berry hue, isn't it? You could do loads with these, couldn't you? What might you think of doing with these, please?
I think I would probably be tempted to use them alongside a pyrite cabochon and in some shibori, I think.
Oh, hello, shibori. This will be perfect for shibori, because shibori is a type of silk that is essentially tie-dyed in a way, I suppose, to create this beautiful flourish of colour. These flourishing colours, £3.95. We're in it, we're on it, let's go. If you've never made an order with us before, it's your opportunity. 0800 6444 655. I think this is an absolute glam strand, it really is. It's wearable and easy to wear, and I think what you're going to get with this is you're going to get something different. If you kind of bored of the same old, if you are, this is something different, because I can't off the top of my head remember when I've ever seen a purple magnesite before. So this is going to be something different. Maybe you want to pair it with some of your other favourite purple gemstones. Maybe you want to go for your amethyst, for example. Maybe you want to go with something a little bit more delicate in the purple range, such as this, my first star buy coming up for you. Don't forget, we're taking a little bit of a hit on the price of this. Or maybe you want to just go absolutely out there and really pop it with something a little bit different. I mean, look at that. Purple and blue. A glamorous hue, too. Oh yeah, could be a rap song, that, couldn't it? Don't get me wrong, not a good one. £3.95 is your price. Oh, Peepo! 95 is your code. If you've never made an order with us before, oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ring the number at the bottom of the screen. And don't forget, you can get in touch with us as well today if you want to. Message us 60777. What should our text in today? I would like to know, because I've just got back off holiday, hollybobs. My crew question, and of course you're part of the family and crew, today will be, what have you learnt maybe when you were on holiday? Maybe you learnt something when you were on holiday that you didn't know. For example, I've learnt so much. I didn't know that in California, if you're at a traffic light and you're turning right, you have to turn right, even if the traffic lights are on red. Didn't know that. Also didn't know that $1 you can get in a coin and in a note. So so imagine you've got a pound coin, imagine getting also a pound note. That's quirky, isn't it?
That is quirky.
That's a quirk, isn't it? So everyone get thinking, please. And you at home, I'd love to know, maybe you're planning on going on holiday as well. So I want to know what you've learnt on your holidays or when you've been on holiday. If you've learnt anything you just didn't know. Oh, this is good. This is a good one. You blow that out of the way. Look at this. Agate. Look at how lustrous this is. When we talk about lustre, it's really important in certain gemstones. $4.95. Oh, do you know what? I was going to tell you about the gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous lustre on this. Sam has brought me a coffee. You absolute love. We were going to talk about the lustre of it and how beautiful that is. Lustre is basically, for anyone who doesn't know, it's to do with the way in which the light interacts on the surface. So imagine the difference between $3.90. You've just taken another little pound off that. In case you didn't notice. That is a great deal for you. These are genuine gemstones, okay? This is the real deal. That lustre is purely, really... Oh, do you know what I like to do sometimes? Just chuck garnet all over the place. Do you like doing that sometimes
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
It's relaxing, yeah. I think it really kind of gets you out of the box, doesn't it? I'm sure we've all done that, haven't we? We do that all the time. Whoops. Yeah, really lovely lustrous look you've got on this. So, who was Ant and who was Dec then, Bex? Good question, Sue. Well, the way the discussion went is, Kerry, you decided you want to be Dec, didn't you?
Yeah, and then you said, no, I want to be Dec.
Yeah, I said, oh, I wanted to be Dec.
So then I said, well, I don't care. I'll
Yeah.
be Ant.
So you're going to be Ant.
Yeah.
Do you know how I remember which one's Ant and which one's Dec? Oh, it's fun fact this. Dec, smaller to the floor, closer to the deck. He's the short one.
They stand the right way around, so you should always...
Ant and Dec, yeah, they always stand.
No, they don't.
They do.
They always stand in that order.
Yeah.
Imagine that in life. Imagine that in life. Having to stand in a certain order everywhere. Do you think that's the same if they're doing shopping? Or like on a night out? Someone reaches across to shake Dec's hand, Ant's in the way. Sorry, pal, can't move, can't shake your hand. That's just how I imagine it. Hi Liz, how are you? Who is that tanned goddess in the studio? Stop it. Looking good, Becky. Liz, thank you very much. I will be honest with you, it was hot, hot, hot. And although I had sunscreen on constantly, there was no getting away from that heat. Thank you very much, Liz. I hope you're having a lovely day. Sue says, missed you too, Beck. Aw, glad you had a fab break, but gladder that you're back with us. Sue, that's lovely. Do you know what? I'm really glad to be back with you. And I know, I messaged my mum yesterday saying I'm home and everything else and I'm safe, blah, blah, blah. She was like, oh, I hope you've not got post-holiday blues when you go back to work. And I was like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. That is partly to do with jet lag, but I was like ready and raring to bounce into work. Hi Mandy, how are you? It is partly because I was working with my gorgeous family today. Good to have you back, Becky. Hope you had a lovely holiday. Mandy, I did. I absolutely did. You know what? I did loads. Helicopter over the Grand Canyon, went to Las Vegas, went to a Dodgers game, rented a convertible. I mean, I have no money now. Oh, I spent. Did I have a $1 hot dog? I did, actually. Oh, is it the hearts? No. Oh, why? Oh, these are nice. Okay, so interesting. You know, I was talking about the lustrousness of the agate that I've just brought you. This is a different edge. This is a different feel. You'll be able to see that. This has almost got more of that mattification look. It's got more of a matte feel. Now, I really like that because I don't think we get it that often in gems. But also, I really like it for ladies and gents of all ages. We're rolling the price down on this. We are in our 5 under 5 time. This is £2.95. Now, quartzite, let me just make this really, really clear because I know people can kind of get confused with this sometimes. Quartzite, okay, it is a genuine gemstone. I know it almost sounds like, it's almost like quartz-ish, isn't it? Or quartz-esque. It's not. Quartzite, ite, if you get ite at the end, It comes from the word lithos, lithos meaning gemstone, and ite is just a shortened version, basically. So it is a genuine gemstone, and it's different from quartz in the makeup, and it takes dye better than quartz. So often it is dyed like this one is. Let me just show you it alongside the agate, just to show you what I mean about the luster. You can really see the difference, can't you? You're going to get to see the matte effect of this at home. Now, what I love about this, what I think this is going to really bring to you is, if you're into working with your cords, I think this kind of matte look can go really nicely with cords, really beautifully. And it's not too ostentatious, it's not too over the top. We don't always want to be, you know, bling king or queen, do we? Sometimes you want something a little bit kind of everyday that you just throw on and you just look and feel a little bit chic. That's exactly what I think this will do for you. £2.95 as well. That's back of the sofa money, that is, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Bottom of your handbag, isn't it? £2.95, well done. How about I give you another quartzite, but with a definite different pop. This is your watermelon. Ooh.
Juicy.
Juicy. What might you do with this, please, Katie?
I think I would be tempted to get perhaps a green thread and pearl knot in between.
You are a jazzy kitten, I've always said it. I would never have thought of that idea, but I love it.
Just to have that little bit of, you know, I mean, if you're thinking along the Bollywood lines, they're not scared, you know, of colour at all. But for festivals and things like that as well, I think that's perfect.
Festivals, we've got festival weekend coming up, don't forget. For festivals, absolutely. You don't have to go over the top with this too. You can kind of mute it if you wanted to, like with this first one. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that price. £3.95. £2. £2.95 is our deal on this one today. £2.95. You can't get much for that. You couldn't get a frothy coffee. What else couldn't you get?
You couldn't get a... no, I can't think.
Bunch of flowers.
There you go, bunch of flowers.
Cheese toasty. You couldn't get a bottle of water in Vegas for that, I can tell you that, for a bag of chips. Blimey! That is a really great deal, because again, it is a genuine, real deal gemstone. And I think if you are new, this is a great way to get involved with these beautiful pieces. And like you say, you know, just doing real simple work with in between these. And if you notice how this colour is big, now it's not quite the same colour, but it is some of the colours that we saw at Pippa's wedding this weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Those outfits, some people really went whole hog, didn't they?
They did.
And I am not afraid of that. Where do you see outfits like that? Well, at that wedding. It's not the type of thing you'd pop down the shops to, is it?
Well, if you're quirky, you might.
Yeah, who knows? Katie means she definitely would. We all know what that means. Do feel free to text us in today. I'd love to know what you've been up to. Have I missed anything? Fill me in. Oh, that's a good one. Have I missed anything? Gossip-wise, do you know what I've noticed? In the last 17 days, diesel's gone up in price. What a shock that was. Shock to the system. Okay, this is our last one for our 5 under 5, and it is one of my infinity necklaces. I love these because they are just to throw it on and you're ready and raring to go, aren't they?
Absolutely.
You can really simply just throw it on. You could put kind of a little 20 style knot in it, or of course you can take it off and restrand it if you so wish. £1.95 for howlite. That is okay. Let me just let you know, I'm sure you'll have seen these because I've seen these in a few places. I went to Yosemite, which is a beautiful national park, and they have a little shop there, and they had a little box, and I have seen them in other places before, had a little box that was called Gemstones of the World, and it was one tiny nugget of lots of different gemstones, and there was a howlite in there, and the reason the howlite caught my attention, and genuinely they're this size, it's in a tiny box, and there's about sort of 15 in a box like that. The howlite was dyed turquoise, and I thought how interesting that they've decided to use the howlite in that way. This is the natural version. By the way, that box with literally about 15 nuggets in it was $7 something plus tax, obviously. And this is really beautiful if you want to kind of get your hands on something that is the real deal, that is natural. I think you're going to be able to do absolutely loads with these. Obviously, you know, your Tree of Lives or your real simple memory wire bracelets. If you've got loads of memory wire hanging about and you're thinking, what on earth can I do with it? You're going to be able to make a couple of bracelets with this, or I'm back into my crochet because I've been away for 17 days, and you know when you can't properly craft when you're away, can you? got in yesterday. Instantly getting the crochet needles out. These crocheted beautiful, really simple. Even if you just know the basic stitch, just a little bit, one crochet loop, one of these on, one crochet loop, one of these on, and you can get a really lovely dramatic look, and actually it makes them go very far. Hello everyone, how are you, Janine and Isabel? Lovely to see you, Tracy. Hi Tommy, Tina, it's great to see you as well. If we've not met before, because maybe you're just a late show viewer, do feel free to message us in. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, that was your 5 under 5. Where shall we head to now? I hear you all ask. Let me just remind you. This is coming up very, very soon for you. Very soon. And I've got a blue opal that will go beautifully with it at the end of the hour. Have you tried resin or Cerulean? If you have, you're going to love these, I'm sure of it. Went to Bournemouth. Bournemouth. Please help me with my geography. Is that south?
Yeah.
South coast. Bournemouth for a week for our honeymoon in 1970. Learned 7 days doesn't last long. Oh, what a gorgeous place to go for a honeymoon. Was it? I bet it was hot as well, because it often is sort of south border, isn't it? Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? That reminds me, I went to Vegas for 5 days, and I learnt 5 days is long enough. Oh, yes, it is. Wow. We had loads of Americans going, you're here for 5 days. Like, we can only do 2. Yes, that's a lesson learned. Hi, Becky. Welcome back. Thank you. I learned on holiday that my friends 24/7 occasionally can be hard work, and that's from Dan. Isn't that funny? That you can have the best friends in the world, but 24/7.
Yeah.
Grating. Can't it be? Grating. Yeah, no, I get that. Hi, Nikki, how are you? Becky, you're back. Yay! Hi, Katie. Oh, Nikki, you're a love. Yeah, I am back. And it's lovely to see you. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, let's talk love hearts. These are lovely, aren't they? Really, really, really workable. So, what can we do with these? I hear you ask. We can pop loads in here. You, if you can see, you've got a really nice sort of bezeled edge there. So that basically, that lip there means you can fill these with lots of different things. Maybe you want to put Cerulean in there. Maybe you want to put some resin in there, and you can actually layer different colours. You could even do enamel in here as well. If you've got any epoxy, you could put glitters in here and everything, couldn't you?
Yeah.
But of course you don't have to. That's another great thing. You could just colour these. You could just have them. If you flipped them the other way round, that just as a pendant's nice. I wonder, could you texture these, Katie?
Yes, I think so. Can't see
Should
why
be able
not.
to. They're nice and sturdy.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
would
sturdy
think so.
test. I don't know if you noticed that. Just bang it on the desk. Did that with a chocolate egg this morning. Not the breakfast of chocolate egg. Not the breakfast of champions, I'll be honest. But hey, this is your silver plated. These, sorry, are your silver plated bezels that we have here. £6.95, and that is for 3 of them today. Add these on to your order. If you have been loving your Cerulean, if you've been loving your resin, if you've been loving your enamel, and you just want to create some lovely kind of mementos, essentially, I think this is a really, really great treat. £6.95 for you on these ones today. I think that you could use them as a charm as well, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I missed my dog when I was away. Big time.
Aww.
Big time. One of my friends looked after my dog, and I kept, like, when I was on Wi-Fi, I kept going, can you, I was like, how are things? Yeah, whatever, not you. Send me a picture. Oh, can you get her on video? Honestly, it's like she's my child. So this is, I'm just thinking a little dog collar-y type thing, actually, you could do with this. Couldn't you, if you hammered letters into it? If you've got, like, the 2mm letters we do. You do anything. You're creative, aren't you? £6.95, good work, everyone. I'm leaving them ones with you. Don't forget, I've got more 5 under 5 later. I've also got a miss it, miss out. I've got my first very, 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 very naughty deal of the day price point on this. That's coming up in around about 7 minutes, 32 seconds. I don't like to be specific, you know what I'm like. So I've got those coming up for you soon. Oh, you're going to love this strand. You're going to adore it, I think. Okay, let's think sapphire, blue. That's probably the colour that comes in your mind, isn't it? I've got something different. This is vintage rose garden. This is pure elegance. This is regality and royalty, but with a twist. You've got some extremely rare, almost colourless sapphires in here that we do not get to see often at all. When you think sapphire, you think lavish, you think luxury, and understandably so. Now, what I would say about these, well, there's two main things, is first off, the sizeability. These are mammoth. I mean, in the centre there, you're easily looking at a carat's worth in the individual ones. Now, size matters when it comes to gemstones because of the individual carat weight. I have no idea what that noise was for, Ben. I'm not saying that. You have got individual carat weight on these that is huge. And I always say this, okay, individual carat weight is really important to think about. So if you were to buy a diamond ring and you had 1 carat's worth of diamonds in total, but that was split over 10 diamonds, you could easily buy that for a couple of £100. But if you bought a diamond ring that again was 1 carat, but just in one huge rock in the center, you'd be talking about thousands. These have got to be in the center around about a carat, and even towards the end, really sizable for a sapphire. That paired with the fact that this is natural in its color is exceptional. To get natural colored sapphire of these sizes is almost unheard of. To get natural fancy coloured sapphire really is an exceptional opportunity. If I'm bringing you natural fancy coloured sapphire, I am never expecting a 5x3 mil size. I am expecting realistically a 2x1, generally maybe a 2x3, but not up to a 5x3. These are mammoth. And at that price point, I would have never have guessed it. I mean, I know I've been away for a couple of weeks and I have, as I've said, been nosing in the USA and been having a little look around at, lots and lots of prices of jewellery. I would never be expecting a price like that. Hand on heart, top of my mind, I would have been going at the $34.95, maybe with a leeway to $32.95. Just looking at the sizeability of these and knowing that this is a natural colour, because remember, natural gemstones will often have a higher price point to them because of their rarity, because of their scarcity, because of their luxurious nature. This is £20 worth. Well, it's not actually. In my mind, it's £50 worth strand, but we're doing you a Jewellery Maker price point of $19.95. And remember, this is what Jewellery Maker does so well. Long story short, our margin on things are minimal. They really are. And the reason we do that is because we know a lot of you will sell your jewellery on, so you want to get the best price that you can for that. That's why we give you the best prices. So for example, the margin on, say, a sandwich can be around about 500%. So that basically means the amount it costs you to make a sandwich. The only reason I know that is because I did a project on it once. I did a sandwich project. Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, the price they buy in for sandwiches is absolute minimal. Obviously, if they're buying in bulk, a slice of bread, you're looking at, a penny, maybe half a penny, the meat and everything else. They are generally at low prices, marked up by about 500%. We are nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. And that's what we do so well. £19.95 is really for this big, sizable, dramatic gem that is natural and therefore has that luxurious nature connotated to it. That is a special bargain. And I don't use the word bargain just willy-nilly. Yeah, I have no idea. I have not slept. Okay, everyone, it's time. What I've got for you, what I'm basically going to show you now is let's say how this is going to go. So I'm going to place something we call in the trade a sting. After that sting, I'm going to show you 2 strands. And these 2 strands are going to be your star buy. Now, I'm going to show you these. I'm going to give you the opportunity to look across them. And then I will give you just a few seconds before I bring the graphics in. Now, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because as soon as you see the sting start, I want you to start dialing, because we're about to do a deal of the day price point on this. It has been a previous deal of the day. Legally, we do not have to copy that price point again. Today, we're going to treat you to it. Now, I'll be straight with you. We're taking a hit on it. I'll be completely honest. If you want to feel like a member of staff and you want to get those kind of deals that, you get as a member of staff, this most certainly is the one for you. This is a very naughty deal. When you see the sting, start dialing. Let's learn. This is a sting. These are your strands. I hope you picked up that phone because this is naughty. Genuinely. 2 strands, 1 price. Your graphics are in. I hope you were at the front of that queue because these are about to go loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loo. I have brought these 2 strands to you individually, and then we basically decided to do them as a deal of the day as a duo. Because these have been, this is one of those things that I always tell you, and technically you don't need to know, but I like to kind of make it clear to you why we're able to do certain price on certain things. So we have a thing called a schedule. A schedule is a breakdown. This is what a schedule looks like. I'll show you from above. This is a schedule, or a schedule, dependent. So this is a breakdown of what we have coming up for you in the show. And essentially, if you have a single product, it goes into one part of the schedule, which means we get a small leeway we can do on price, a couple of pounds generally. If we put something into a bundle, i.e. pair it up, it goes into a different part of the schedule where we get even more leeway. If it goes to a deal of the day, we get the biggest, pretty much the biggest leeway that we're allowed to on price point. Now, obviously a deal of the day is a one-off opportunity and a one price opportunity. Usually, but today we have been given the A-OK to bring this to you as our first star buy of the evening show at a very, very, very special treat deal price point. So what I would say to you is, if you want to know that price, put it in your baskets now. You don't even have to check it out if you don't want to. I would suggest you do, because we haven't got a huge quantity of these. I mean, I wish I could say we have 300, but we quite simply don't. This is your genuine real deal shaded lavender opal that we've got here. Completely and absolutely real deal in its effect. You have got this wonderful, quite tranquil and very, very wearable colour of this season and of this year. Goes great with the Pantone greenery colour. There's so much you can do with this. Take out the pinks, take out more of the blue tones, take out just the purples, or leave them all to really have fun together. I love that you've got the variation in sizes as well, as you can see on these 2 strands. That means you could do a big dramatic bold look, or a more delicate dainty appearance, or of course you can alternate them in whatever way you wish to. They work perfectly together because they are the same gemstone and because they really do give you that glorious effect. Now, if you've come through already on the phone lines, congratulations to you, because the price point that you were quoted is not the price we're staying at. And I've got to be honest, at £19 this is opal, this is 2 strands. At £19.95, that is an absolute corker of a deal, and it really is. Remember, if you came through on the phone lines, everybody pays the final closing price. The good thing about you getting it first is you're not going to beat this queue that is going to kick up a fuss. Listen to me, this is a very special deal. This is opal, this is a high cost gem. But we've repeated that deal of the day price for you. There was no need for us to do it. Legally, we do not have to. It's not in our kind of contracts that we have to do deals like this. But today we have decided to. We've just given you a better than half price deal. That's £10 that you can keep back in your pocket for these 2 strands. That means each individual strand is working out, well, £4 something, isn't it? And that is really, really exceptional, because essentially what you've got here is a very high grade, expensive gem. I'm an amethyst baby. I'm born in February. My mum is a diamond, because she is a diamond, but no, she's April, and my dad is opal. And a few years ago I bought my mum a charm necklace that had each of our birthstones on it, and my dad's of opal was more expensive than the diamond. I think that's something we can quite easily forget here at Jewellery Maker, but we shouldn't for a second. It is a highly regarded, well-known gem, but when you have it in such wearable, delicate gemstone colours as this, I think it's a bit quirky, it's a little bit different. Hey, let's be completely honest, shows off a tan. Are you planning on getting a bit of a tan this summer? Oh, look at that. That's made it pop, hasn't it? Look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's think of it this way. Oh, pasty. Look how pasty you are. Oh, what a tan. Whoa! Dale Winton. That's what you're thinking, isn't it? Yeah, off of Supermarket Sweep. He's always got a cracking tan, him, hasn't he? Yeah. Oh. It's got to be a bottle, though, hasn't it? Surely.
Well, yeah.
He's not just on his Holly Bobs all the time,
no.
is he? No. Oh, that is. Yeah. Dan's just said he hasn't got that tan from working in a supermarket for 20 years, has he? No, he hasn't, you're right. Although those fluorescent lights, oh, I know what it's like in here. David Dickinson as well, he's another tan fastic, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's from Cheshire as well, he is. Yeah, he is, yeah. And I can tell you this for nothing, don't get that much sun up north. Anyway, £9.95. Hey, I forgot I am a brew here, I hope you don't mind. I'll just reach across, just because I think with the jet lag, a bit of coffee would be helpful. £9.95, well done everyone. Final chance on that. Can I just have a little sip? Oh, good temperature that. Good temperature. They are these are our immediate media mugs. Just hello. Hello. I like that. Okay, let me just give you a little heads up as well about this. This is our, what's it called? Not one to own. Must-have. Today's must-have. And let me show you how nice it'll go with my next star buy.
Ooh.
One thing I say always is you can never have too much blue.
No.
I mean, when I say that always, that's probably the first time in my life I've said it, but but it's good to be honest. This is coming up for you very short. Oh my goodness, the feel of these is stunning. On that note, which one? Blue sapphire. I would love blue sapphire for that price, yes. I would love this blue sapphire for that price in particular. Okay. Sapphire, you think regality, don't you? Sapphire, you think royal, and there's many different reasons for that. Many different reasons. Of course, Kate wears sapphire ring, and also it's because I think it's always been connotated with royalty way back in the days of the King and Mrs. Simpson. I'm sure you all know the story. Essentially, he was the first British king to abdicate the throne, and he abdicated the throne because he fell in love with an American woman who'd been previously married and wasn't allowed to marry her and still be the king, essentially. So he abdicated the throne, and it's said that the first gift he bought for Mrs. Simpson was a blue sapphire bracelet that she adored so much she had her custom-made dresses altered so that she could show it off. So there's a lot of connotations. I mean, there's more. I won't bore you with it, but there's loads more about the connotations of this and royalty. And I think it has a regal feel. Why is it for you that it feels quite regal and precious?
I think the colour of it, it's a very regal style of colour. It's just amazing. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. But it's just royal and beautiful. Regal and fabulous.
So if you want a little bit of a regal feeling, then you might think, oh, I'll have to break the bank. I could afford this, and that's even after my mad holiday. You ready for this, everybody? Blue sapphire. Shouldn't be this price, but it is. £14.95. Quite simply, whenever I think blue sapphire, in particular when it's natural, I am never, ever, ever going to be thinking under £20. That's not where my head goes to instantly. But today we've managed to do it for you. As I said, that is not the price. We've just given you an on-show discount. Now, that means the on-show discount will only last until 8 o'clock in the morning, okay? So if you are watching in your own time, or you're on the repeat, or you've recorded us, hello if you've recorded us. Oh, technologically minded you, aren't you? If you are, future people, then just to let you know that price will go back up to its original at 8 o'clock. So get it in, dial it in ASAP, so you don't have to pay that extra. I mean, even at its original price, it's going to be a good one, but £14.95 is special. 14 of these ones available for you at this point. And just let you know, people have got it in their baskets. If you've got it in your baskets, you're only saying, oh, kind of fancy that. But again, as Dale Winton always says, check it out. Check it out.
Next time you're at the supermarket and you hear the beep, think of the fun you could be having on
Supermarket Sweep. What a great show that was. Yeah. Where has that gone? That was brilliant. Do you know what I always thought as well? People who went straight to the bread aisle. That's not how you play the game.
No.
No.
You don't eat bread when you're out at dinner, do you? Because you fill up on bread. Just get down the expensive, the high value aisles.
Get down the high value. Yeah, I'm talking meats. I'm talking wines. I'm talking, it's what? It's been nearly 10 years since they made an episode.
Oh, my
Right,
word.
Everybody, I think we need to start a petition. 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
Well, it brought back the crystal maze and everything, so you never know.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the most expensive trolley of goods. By the way, if you've never heard of this before, basically it was in a fake supermarket and people used to run around with trolleys and they'd fill it with as much expensive stuff as they could in a short space of time. And I tell you what, it was turkeys at dawn, and they had inflatables for some reason, didn't they?
They were like bonus prizes.
With the bonus prize of a blow-up banana. Anyway, that has nothing to do with this. 4 of them left. 4 of them left. Okay. Please tell me the price point on this. Really? This price point, I'm going to do this for you under £100 today, and I've just got to say that this is purest quality. I want you to, let me just look at it in the, oh my goodness, okay. I want you to, if you may, hold in your mind for me like the ultimate, optimum colour and clarity and workmanship that you could imagine on a pink sapphire strand. You're going to be thinking clarity, aren't you? You're not going to be thinking opaque. You're going to think a gorgeous strength of colour. You don't want it wishy-washy. You're going to be thinking of the cut to have kind of evenness, and you want them to be symmetrical. You're going to adore this if that's what you're thinking of. It's a distinction strand. That means it's the creme de la creme top range.
Wow.
Oh, that is pure decadence, isn't it? And I've got to say to you, that strand is huge. I didn't actually realise that that was going to go on and on and on and on quite as much as it is. If I get this to touch at the back, and this is without the tassels, look at that. My necklace, that is a necklace of pure sapphire. Now, strands like this always remind me of a lady who came in a workshop, now this is many years ago, but she got a strand of ruby, a strand of sapphire and a strand of emerald. And she literally this kind of quality, just individual strands, she just restranded them in order, and she went and got it valued. And Ben, can you remember the exact price it got valued for? Because I thought it was that, it was 600 and something pound.
Wow.
And she bought them from JM, and they were gems of distinction strands like this. And I mean, you know, I think it kind of puts in perspective just the quality that we bring to you, and the quality of this is blatant. I mean, the clarity on it is exceptional. The colour of it isn't. It's not wishy-washy, as I said, it's not diluted, it's strong, it's got strength to it. And I think that's a great thing, because obviously it has that rarity aspect to it, but also it means you don't have to use the whole strand in one fell swoop if you don't want to. Just using 3 of these, because of that dramatic saturation in colour, means you're going to get a big impact. Please notice as well, if you notice that I haven't mentioned that price point yet, it's because that's not where we're staying. That is the price that this has been. That is the price that you have seen this at. This is the price that you have bought it at in the past. Today we're going to do you a little bit of a late show discount, a little bit of a late show deal. A cheeky. Cheeky. That's exactly what I thought. Get your hot pants out. Remember them?
Oh, mine are in the wash.
£49.95 for you today on these ones. That really is a cheeky price. I can't get over that realistically. For the amount you've got here, for the quality that you've got here, for that workmanship, do apologise, for that workmanship that is just so beautifully even. It really shows off the sparkle of this. If you wanted to do something with this, and maybe you only wanted to use sort of 5 of them, what might you suggest, Katie?
Well, you could quite simply just pop it onto some a nice bit of sterling silver wire and add it to a chain. So you could just have a few of them just on a chain, or you could channel set them in a nice ring, or I think I would be tempted to wire wrap them round like some of the earrings that I've got in one of the kits. Yeah. Just do some nice wire and use that as the outline of some, you know.
I love that idea. Can I just say, whilst Katie's been chatting, I've just counted 5, and I've realised it's like the length of one of my fingers. So I've counted down. I'm at 100 on this section here. I'm at 100 sapphires. So 100 and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, let's say. About 155 sapphires.
So many, yeah.
155 sapphires? That's a minimal amount then, isn't it? Oh, I'm not good at maths. I was going to try and work it out. But it's a tiny amount, that, isn't it? Is that about 30-ish p per one? 30, 50p? Something like that, isn't it? 155 we had. 155, 49.95 divided 33p approximately per one. That's just off the top of my head. Obviously that wasn't done on the calculator. I've got 5 of these ones left for you today. This really is exceptional. Do feel free to get in touch with us. We love to hear from you. What's been going on in the last 2 weeks? Has anything changed? Have I missed anything? What's occurring exactly? Have you been on holiday? Did you learn anything whilst you were away on holiday, or have you got a holiday coming up? Do feel free to make us jealous. I don't mind at all. Have you ever learned anything when you were on holiday, Katie?
Yes, I've just recently got back from New York, and I learned not to go to a cocktail bar the day before you travel.
Oh, Oh, I see why. A little bit tired, were we, Katie?
Just slightly tired. Yes.
And was it a flight you were travelling on?
Yeah.
Or were you...
Yeah. Nice.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Everyone wants to be at 3,000 feet when you're a bit tired, don't they? For 8 hours. Yeah. How long did it take back from New York?
I think it was 6 hours. 7 hours there, 6 hours back.
Yeah, mine was 10 hours. 10 hours! 25 minutes sleep.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, I got 25 minutes sleep. But it's only because they kept walking down with the trolley, and as soon as I like even sensed that there might be a crisp packet being about to be open, I'm like that. Like a little meerkat. Hi Jane, how are you? Jane said, I would love to watch you on Supermarket Sweep, Becky. You could do a JM version. Jane, I would love that. We have got a shop here.
Yeah. Or get down the warehouse. I think we should all get down the warehouse and just fill our trolley.
Get down the warehouse. Do you know what? I would love to be on Supermarket Sweep. Hold no prisoners. The only thing that I've done quite a few times, and I still do it now, and this is so childish, but I'm sure you do it as well. When you're in the supermarket and you do a little run up and then sort of go whee on the trolley. I remember my mum doing that once and the trolley went like that. Mortified. So embarrassed. I've never walked away from my mum as quickly. I was only about 12. Embarrassing. Anyway, thank you for that, lovely. That's gorgeous. I've got one more before the blue opal comes up for you. Each and every one of these is pendant quality, don't you think? I mean, the size of them, definitely. Oh, I love these. Brand new, never before seen. Not here, not anywhere. This is brand new, coming up for you in just a few tickety boos. Before that, though, let's get peachy with some moonstone. Ooh. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely stunning. Moonstone. We don't get to see it in peach often at all, and I am quite a fan of a peach, not just in the fruit sense either. I do like the peach because I think it gives you that lovely kind of gentleness without being too cutesy. Oh, look at that. Get ready for some Schiller. You ready for this? Look at the quality. Imagine that with a little bit of rose gold or a little bit of antique bronze. Look at the quality, everyone. Oh, blimey, that's great, isn't it? Oh. Schiller is to do with the internal effect and the way the light is dispersed over the structure of the... Right, hands up. So basically, again, if we've not met before, I am quite bad in not checking the prices of things. I never do. A lot of presenters do, because technically that's part of our job. But I never bother, mainly because I'll read the prices and I'll just forget it. And I like to be shocked like you are. I would have never have guessed that price point. If, hands up, completely honest, if I saw this on a sterling silver chain, $9.95 for that one. Easily.
Oh,
I mean, I'd be snapping that up as quick as a jet.
They're definitely mates rates, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's mates rates, that is. But look, it's not just one. Look at all of these. I mean, that is, and it's not just that centre one that's got Schiller either, is it? Oh my goodness, I love this strand. Oh, I want, I need, I must. This is beautiful. And do you see how they're all slightly different kind of peaches, aren't they? Just to me, because a peach has a number of different shades, doesn't it? A peach isn't just one colour, it has that kind of tonality change. I've not had a peach in ages. Last 19 of these ones available. We don't have many at all. Peach has got to be up there as a favourite fruit. Oh no, actually, I'm lying, nectarine. Because they're a bit fluffy, a peach, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Not good with dogs, because the dog hairs get on them, don't they?
I've told you, you're meant to stroke a dog with your hands, not your peach. That sounds weirder than I meant it to, I'll be honest.
Yes.
That was strange. There's loads of you in for these. No one expected that price point. Hello to you all. Loads of multi-buyers. It doesn't say who's multi-buying on that, but you are multi-buying up a storm. Hey, it looks a little bit like Kate Middleton's dress, actually, in colour, some of these. You know, this kind of colour she was wearing, that wasn't she? That was a strong sleeve, wasn't it?
Yes, it was a very strong
That was a bold sleeve. You've got to be strong to pull that sleeve off, and you know what she did? Good on her. Literally. Woo! Anyway, Right now, I wish I could blame this on jet lag, but if we've not met before, this is just who I am. I have got for you, Gary's behind the camera going, I have got for you now the Star by, am I right? Yeah. And what I have for you is a really beautiful quality of a brand new strand. Now, this has never been seen before at Jewellery Maker or anywhere else. These are all individual pendants, and what I'd like you to do just in the next sort of 10 seconds, in fact I might do it for you, is just have a little look, type it in with us. Blue, opal, pendant. Go a little look on the shopping section. Oh, well, the first prices that come up, £81.60 for an individual pendant. Bear in mind, this is with metal. £8,598. Yeah, I can see that one as well. That is put into 18 karat gold, mind you. I've got, yeah, a well-known sort of discount place you'd think of, and that's, what price did you see? £29.60. That's for individual pendants, mind you, and that's an individual one. We're seeing some without metal. I've just found one without metal at all, and that one's at £27.99. These are individual pendants, mind you. These are the types of price we're expecting for opal, and although they're not exactly the same, and as I say, a lot of these are with metal, that's the kind of price you will expect. What we're about to bring to you is essentially a bit of a treat and a treasure. This gemstone, even 3 years ago, I would never have been able to bring to you at the price point we're able to nowadays. Why is that? Because we only really recently started bringing it to you. And that means that you bought it and you enjoyed it, and therefore we went to buy more, so we got a bit of a better deal, and we went to buy more, so we got a better deal, and we are at the point now where we have had the best deal on these beautiful opaque blue colours in particular, because we tend to get them from an individual mine, or a miner that we've got really good relations with. We have been given like the best prices on this latest package that we've had of these. So what you're about to see is a brand new strand with, for me, individual pendants worth. For the quality, for the beauty, and for your deal you're going to be getting, it could only be a Star by. So, an individual pendant. Let's take a look at one, shall we? Here's one. This individual pendant, very, 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 very easy to have. Just in the centre of a neckline on your décolletage. That is sizable pendant, isn't it? But it's not even the largest. Look at that one there. That is absolutely huge, isn't it? Now, why is it important, the sizeability? Well, again, it's like about the carat weight that I was talking to you about earlier on. That's very important. But also, I really like it on an opal like this because, as you can see, and I'll go to the next one as well, you get a different story over and across each and every one. So I know when you think opal, a lot of you will be, your mind will instantly go Ethiopian opal, and you'll instantly think clarity. And that is basically because of the structure of it. So these are made of little microscopic silica balls. I mean, they're microscopic. It said that you can get approximately, hang on, that number's gone out my head, approximately 40,000 on a grain of salt. So approximately 40,000 tiny, 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 tiny silicon spheres in a grain of salt. That's what makes these up, so they're minuscule. So on a clear opal, they are stacked up a bit like you might imagine a bingo machine. So there's two here, and then there'll be one here, and the same again, one here. Now, that is how you will get the clarity version. Now, these ones are stacked slightly differently, so it means that the light doesn't interrupt as often, so it gets really opaque look. And the great thing with that is you get the opal personality. And what I mean by that is you get these stories, you get these wisps, you get these mists of quality. So it's like artwork in every single one. And like with any piece of artwork, I mean, if you had the opportunity to get your favourite painting, say you got it for free, would you rather have your favourite painting, favourite famous painting on a postage stamp size, or would you rather have it as a huge mural all over your living room wall? You want the larger version, don't you? Because you want to be able to see the beauty and the individuality. That's what this strand is. This strand is a huge natural canvas sent by Mother Nature that depicts these swirls of beauty and these wisps, and it's not even the largest one yet. Look at that, absolutely mammoth. And that one right there in the centre, look at that. These are huge individual pendants. Now, let me cast your mind back to just a few minutes ago when we were talking about individual pendants. The one that I find that had no metal included, obviously, I don't know kind of the location of it, I don't know the carat weight of it, but it was £27.95. If we were to even do these, let's do mates rates of £20 per pendant. You're looking at 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, £100 just there. I mean, 100, 200, about 240, £50 worth on that strand. And that would be mates rates. Because when you have history and beauty and individuality and uniqueness in a natural, big, sizable state such as this, you have got something that Mother Nature has treated us to. This really is a treasure of the earth. This really is a gift from Mother Nature. And we're about to give you a bit of a present, to be honest. It's a brand new strand. We got a sensational, genuinely one of our best deals on opal from this miner that we've ever had, because we bought a big quantity. Because we bought a big quantity, I'm able to do you a better deal. We got a better price, and technically we don't have to pass that on to you if we don't want to. A lot of places wouldn't, but we're going to. Are you ready for this, everyone? Brand new, huge artwork pieces of pendant opal. You ready? I said, are you ready? Because that is the price point that we should be doing something at this like, based on our previous prices, we're able to take this to £9.95. Now, genuinely, you were shocked at £12.95, weren't you? I mean, I was when I initially heard it. Like I say, I don't really check the price of things, but thankfully, my wonderful producer does write down my star buys, and so I did have that in front of me. So I did know the price of this one. But you didn't expect £12.95 even, did you? I mean, maybe for these three, maybe if you bought three from somewhere, you might be expecting £12.95, but not this huge amount. £9.95. We were saying £20 per pendant, and I really don't think that's above and beyond kind of, you know, expectation. I really don't. But at the deal you've got on this today, that is absolutely minimal. You have got approximately 63 pence each on this. Now that's with 16 pendants, and bear in mind, these are to me pendants. Like I say, you know, none of them are measly, none of them are tiny. All of these have got a big, beautiful swirl and a mission of it. Well done to all of you who've come on in and got on this. I've been told you're going loop-de-loo. Hello to you all. You absolutely are. Wonderful to be with you today. Well done to every single one of you who's getting your hands on these. Lots of the thing that says that congratulations list, one thing it doesn't tell you is how many people are buying. A lot of these people are multi-purchasing. And that's probably because you know full well this is a better deal than we're actually used to. £12.95 is the original price. That is based on our kind of price per carat that we've done on opal in the past. I'm only allowed to bring you this deal as a premier price point. So please, and I always feel a little bit funny about this, but please do know that if I bring this to you in, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks time and it's £12.95, I will still sit here and say, that's a great price, that's a great deal, because it will be. But at £9.95, that is a launch price offer. And we get a little bit of leeway now and again from management to give you special deals. So at £9.95, I think that's sensational. Absolutely. And I would love to know what type of thing you might do with this.
I was thinking about making some rather decadent shoe clips and having like flowers, opal flowers with a nice pearl centre on your shoes.
Opal flowers?
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. Opal, just think of that. Opal flowers on your shoes. When I was in America, I saw a well-known rapper who is married to a well-known reality star.
Oh.
Yes. Not north or east or south. You know who I mean. He's got a line of Swarovski shoes out.
Has he?
Yeah, so there's a line of Swarovski shoes that he's got out. I can't remember the name of them, but I saw big banners for them. And they're Swarovski shoes, they're trainers, and they were $1,800. Huh? Yeah, genuinely, do your research, have a nosy. Yeah, honestly. But for opal, I mean, Swarovski's high end and it's got all the connotations there. But opal, you have the same kind of fame, don't you?
Yeah.
And this is your natural variety, don't forget as well. £9.95, a great deal. I've got time to squeeze one more in, so I'm gonna. Let's do for you. Let's stick with an opal. Where's this from? Oh my goodness. Okay, listen, when's the last time you saw fire opal? When's the last time you saw fire opal? For me, it's been ages. For me, it's been yonks. This, when you think fire opal, are you like me? Do you think really opaque, almost milky, custardy, kind of burnt caramel, kind of creme brulee? Oh, I'm starving. Kind of effect. That's what I normally expect. I'm going to put hands on heart now and say I genuinely think this might be the best fire opal I have ever seen at Jewellery Maker. Genuinely mean that. This is astonishing.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. How have we gotten our hands on this? Look at that. I mean, to get fire opal that is not opaque, that actually has life and soul and opalescence about it, that is incredible. I'll be honest, within the 4 years that I've worked here, I honestly cannot think of a strand I've ever seen of this quality. This is the type of quality that you see down the likes of, you know, your Bond Street, that you see in the likes of your Jewellery Quarter in Birmingham or Liverpool or wherever. This is high quality. You're joking. It's under £40, way under. Well, I've been away for 2 weeks and obviously something has changed. That is incredible.
That is incredible.
I have never ever seen a strand like this. I wouldn't have expected under £40. I most certainly wouldn't have expected change from a 20. £19.95. This is luminous. This is fire. Oh no, I've only got 15 of them left. I'm so sorry. You're all absolutely flying in for this and I'm not surprised. This is brightness. This is luminosity. This is opal with sunshine on a strand. That price point is exceptional. And one thing I would say, it's a great time to be buying Mexican fire opal because obviously there's been the USA fire opal found, and basically the USA fire opal, when that was found, it was like a, oh hang on, we need to undercut Mexican prices. So Mexican then undercut USA and then USA did it to them and Mexico were generally just below them now. I can't believe that that's about to sell out. That is incredible. Well done everyone. I'm chuffed over the moon for you on that. Speaking of well done, I have got, after the break, serious amounts of creativity and you're going to be patting yourself on the back when you see these kits. Don't go anywhere.
Did you know when you book on a Jewellery Maker workshop, you are given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck.
You can watch us every day 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. on Sky, Virgin and Freesat, and every day from 8 a.m. till 1 p.m. on Freeview.
It couldn't be easier to buy from Jewellery Maker with all the information you need right there on screen, from the item code and the product description right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Hello everybody, how are you? Hello Katie.
Hello.
What a lovely surprise to see you here. Hi.
Hi.
Bollywood. Big fan. Tell me what you like about Bollywood jewellery.
Oh, just the flamboyance of it. It's just, just fantastic. Love it. Absolutely
It is,
love
isn't it? It's decadent, it's high-end, it's big, it's bold, and you've absolutely hit the nail on the head with these ones, you really have. If you've just tuned in, hi, how are you? My name is Rebecca Redican. Really nice to be with you this evening. I'm normally on the mid-show, but I've been off on a road trip around California, so I thought jet lag was a thing, and it is. I'll be honest with you, it is. So I'm doing the late show with you today, which is really exciting, and I'm really glad to, because these pieces are just so me. They're so glam, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
What did you think of this kit when you first saw it, please? Because you can tell you've had fun with it.
Yeah. Well, I just thought I'd go and be as decadent as I possibly could be with it, you know, and I really had fun with it. Really, really did have fun with it.
I mean, you can see that you've had a lot of fun. This is the one that goes with the ring I've been wearing all afternoon. I mean, that as a motif works perfectly with the richness of this garnet, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
It really is an exceptional kind of look and detail that we've got. And it's not just the huge rounds of garnet, which are so workable. I mean, I haven't really seen that much round garnet recently.
No, I haven't either.
What shapes are you used to seeing in garnet?
Well, we've done quite a few of the chips and
chips and nuggets.
Yeah, and probably it's the rondelles,
Yeah.
but I haven't really seen very many rounds.
And what's good about working with the rounds, please, Katie?
Well, because it's such a versatile shape, you can do a lot of things with them. You know, I mean, they're perfect for the beadwork. Absolutely perfect.
They really are, aren't they? And I've got to say, in this centre piece here, you can just get that stunning twinkle of this diamond coloured strand. Now let me just show you this strand. I will bring the graphics in for you later, but I just want you to really appreciate kind of the beauty of all of these pieces. I mean, this strand, when I saw it, kind of set my heart aflutter. I know that sounds naff, but it really did. Tell me what you thought of this when you opened it. You must have been over the moon.
I opened it and then I looked at the email and I was like, is it diamond coated? I was like, ooh, that's a bit fancy.
It's stunning
lovely,
look,
yeah.
isn't it? And
Absolutely.
it does have that almost scintillation of a diamond, actually, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
What I love as well is when you have used these, you've only used sort of small sections of them together, but it's dynamic, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I just love it. It's fantastic.
Now, an unusual strand to be able to see, and you know, like in the earrings, for example, where you've just used sort of 5 in each one, did you sort of do that intentionally because of the amount of colour and quality that's in there?
Yes, absolutely. You just wanted that little bit of sparkle, you know, and it just gives you just that little touch. You've got the lustre from the pearls and everything, but just that nice little bit of sparkle at the top.
And actually, speaking of the pearls, let's talk pearls, everyone. Now, just to let you know, I'm not bringing the graphics in yet because basically we know that this is going to be a sellout. We're pretty positive that this is going to be a sellout because we know this isn't something that you've seen recently. We know it's something with really unique and individual gems. So we want to give everyone a chance, basically, because obviously the web bidders get a little bit of a head start usually. So just to let you know, I will bring the graphics in soon, but not as of yet. So we're talking about the colour quality and that sparkle and that almost scintillation coming from that garnet. And we have to talk about these pearls because this is almost mermaidial. The way that the light is diffracted on the orient of this is impeccable, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the lustre and they're just gorgeous. I love pearls. They're one of my favourites. So, and all the different colours that are coming off them is amazing.
It really is exceptional. Now, basically when we talk about pearlescence, that is something that should only be used with real pearls, and these are genuine real pearls, so they're created in a mollusk with lots and lots of nacre that builds up, which is almost like a liquid silk-like substance. And basically they have microscopic holes in them. So what happens is when white light hits it, the white light is dispersed and diffracted, so what you get is pinks and teals and almost blues actually on this one, golden colours. It's much easier to see in real life, because you're watching us through a screen. It kind of dulls out some of the colour. When you get this home, you're not going to be disappointed. Like I say, it is almost mermaidial. It's got that brightness and that beauty. It's just so captivating. It really, really is. What you have here is something that actually does this better than most strands. Why? Because it's natural. And it's if you get a natural pearl, people think, oh, it's a white pearl, so it must be natural. Not always the case. Most pearls will be dyed. This isn't. This is a natural variety. And it is just like when you dye your hair. You know, if you put peroxide in your hair or bleach in your hair, it goes all kind of... I mean, Ben doesn't know. You've never bleached your hair, have you, Ben?
No.
Naturally, that colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
White.
Sun and olives.
Sun and olives?
Yeah, olives make your hair go white.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, you eat too
ever.
many olives.
Oh.
You eat too many olives. Is that like when people say if you eat crust, your hair goes curly?
No, this is a scientific fact.
I insist someone at home Googles that, or any other search engines that for us. Thanks. Anyway, yeah. So essentially, it's natural in its quality. It's beautiful in its quality because it hasn't been bleached. So, like when you bleach your hair, it can go a bit dry. It can go a bit. It can go a bit snappy. This is natural, so it plays with that light way better because it's not hurt essentially. So these are just the strands. Sorry, I do apologise. I know that I've been kind of waxing lyrical about these forever, but it's not just that. I've also got these 2 strands as well. You've got, these 2 pots or tubes, if you will, of your Miyuki seed beads. You've got the Dura coating on the golden galvanised, and that means it's going to be lasting quality. So the Dura coating, actually one of the more expensive sort of treatments to apply to your seed beads, but we've done it on those, so that means that colour and that beauty and that shine and that kind of decadence will really last. But also we've got on that these beautiful larger size ones here that have got almost the sort of Aurora Borealis coating to the outside but clarity to them. The great thing with these is they're going to go with anything because they're going to pick up that colour much like a natural clear quartz would. So I've waxed lyrical about this. The jewellery itself is sensational. Let me give you a little heads up. I'm about to put the graphics in, but the reason we've kept you waiting is because we know that this is going to be a sellout deal. There's certain strands in here you haven't seen before or you haven't seen in a long time, and we want everyone to have the same chance. So there is your graphics. You know what to do. It's pick up that phone and get your hands on it whilst you can. 0800 6444 655. Ring now because you should be paying This price. Now let me just put this right out there for you. That is not your RRP. Your RRP is much higher than that. It was 43 or something like that, wasn't it? The RRP was a higher price point. Now why is that price on your screen then? Because when we show you our start prices, they're to do with the discounts. So you have had a discount on one of these strands recently, and we copy it. So actually you've already got a big discount on this, because it should have been £43 something as your RRP. So already that's a discount, but I'm about to make it even better. I'm knocking this down. I'm in total, from the original RRP, going to be taking more than £13 off. £24.95 to get your hands on oodles and oodles and oodles of genuine gemstones. You've got your wound garnets for workability, you've got that natural beauty of the pearl, and you've got that sensational scintillation coming from that diamond-like garnet. You've got those 2 tubes as well of your seed bead, which are just, you know, let me just sort of show you a few of them on the desk so you really get an idea of the quality. You've got real beauty on this today. This is stunning, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I can't get over that price. I mean, if we're completely honest, let's have a little look at, say, this necklace just here alone. What would you expect? Price point on something like this in your high street store. Genuine garnet, real natural pearls, you would be, what, 60, 70? £80 maybe, depending on whereabouts you live or what type of shop it is. Easily, wouldn't you? Easily peasily. I went into a well-known catalogue store just before I went away to buy a camera, actually, which I can only describe as the most pixelated thing in the world. It's my own fault. I didn't research it. And I had a little nosy at the jewellery there, and you think of that place and you think low cost and you think low price. One individual pearl pendant, you were 30 something pounds it was. I mean, for that amount of pearls and that amount of quality, the phone lines have gone absolutely loop-de-loop. If you like what you see, do make sure you're adding this to your order, because don't forget, if you've not bought a kit from us before, in the kit we are able to do some of the best prices you will ever get on show. Also with the kits you get free demonstrations, so you can sit back now, relax, knowing that you've purchased this, and you can learn how to create an element of this jewellery. And the element that you're going to create is kind of this motif design, isn't it?
Yep, we're going to go through the motif, because that's like the main element of most of the jewellery there.
So it's in the headwear piece, it's in this beautiful ring, and it's also in the necklace as well as in the earrings. So a gorgeous motif you can really make a suite of jewellery with. Good luck to all of you. We are getting lower in stock now, I have to let you know. Please do be quick off those phone lines, and you can join us at JewelleryMaker.com, don't forget. Okay, lovely Katie, please tell me, where do we start?
Right then, so I am going to take 5 of the garnet that I decided to display on the table earlier on.
Yeah, and this is the garnet rounds that you decided to just sprinkle.
Yes, well, you know, sometimes the mood takes your fancy to do that.
You didn't do it by accident, did you?
No, it was purposefully done. So I'm just going to thread these onto, I've got some Eslon cord here. So I'm just going to pop 5 of these beads on, just here.
Now this is your Eslon cord. We will have some on the website, or if you want to call the call centre and ask them for Eslon, you can.
You can use Fireline or any sort of threading materials. So now I've just got these onto here, and I'm just going to come back through just at the top here. There we go. Pop that round there. There we go. Pop that through there. And then we're just literally creating a nice circle. And then, as I said earlier about the opals on the shoes, this is just actually how you would make the flower for the opals. So you would just do that. So we've now got a nice little flower. I'm just going to do an overhand knot in the top of this here, just to keep it all together. Flip that round that side. There we go, nice overhand knot once, and then I'm just going to do, there we go, and then I'm just going to do another one here, just a bit of a surgeon's knot. So one, no, not that one, there we go. So 1 and 2, and then this just keeps everything in place. So I'm just going to pull that nice and tight. So now we've got that there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my needle through one of the beads and just going to pull that through there, and it sort of pulls the knot kind of into your bead there, so then that's all nicely hidden out of the way, and we'll get rid of the tail bit in a minute. So I'm just going to pick up 5 of the gold Miyuki.
And remember, that's the
beads.
Dura coating, which means they're going to keep that beauty, they're going to keep that glamour, and it's also one of the more expensive treatments.
So as you can see, our thread's coming out this way, so now I want to go back into the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to pull that, and then that then hugs your beads there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through this bead here. Okay, and then pick up another 5. 1, 2, 3, out, don't stab yourself. 4.
Good plan.
5. So, and these are the size 10 needles that that I'm using, that were actually made just down the road.
Hey, they are. Who's been the Redditch needle factory? Anyone?
I have.
Many times.
Have you?
Many times.
Yeah.
Have you as well, Dan? The current one or the historical one? I did not know there was 2.
The mill. I've been to the mill.
The mill?
Yeah.
Forge Mill? That's where they used to make needles hundreds of years ago, apparently. It's still there.
So if you're anywhere near Redditch, it's well worth a visit.
If you're coming to a workshop in Redditch...
Yeah.
Hey, are we doing that giveaway that we were talking about this weekend? Is it? It's a giveaway. I don't think I'm meant to say it. I don't know if I'm meant to say it. We don't know if this is confirmed yet, but we've seen a little planner that says we may or may not be giving away, could change, tickets to our customers' Jewellery Maker Festival.
Oh.
I know, this weekend. It's exciting. So you too could be in Redditch. Let's all nip down Mill. Should we all go to the Mill Sunday? Yeah? Yeah, sure. I mean, Kerry's not on board. It's just she doesn't mind if she's free. Anyway, so we've continued to do that same technique.
I'm now on the last one. And 1, 2, 3. Come here, you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. So I'm now just going to come back up through there. And now we've got our seed beads hugging the outside of our flower there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly go back through all of these, so just to make sure that we're keeping it nice and strong. So just keep...
Strong like bull. What's that from? Strong like bull. What is that from? Bull.
You said it about me once.
I've never said that about you, Ben.
It's Borat.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
Is it?
No, I used to say that.
Did you used to say that?
Yeah, that was one of my quotes.
We've hung out for far too long, Ben. Oh,
Right
no,
then.
it's not. It's from that kitchen roll advert. That's where it's from. Anyway, off topic.
Oh, yes, yes.
Don't
Right, there
say
we
I'm
go.
not focused.
Now we've come back round. So as you can see now, our thread's actually sticking out of the seed beads here, but we want them to be coming out through the garnet. So I'm just going to pop my thread through this garnet here.
Yeah.
There we go. And again, try not to hurt yourself. And then we're just going to pick up one of the beads and then go back through the next garnet there, and then that'll just sit there and hide your gubbins. So-
Explain to me gubbins.
Gubbins, well, just...
Is that a proper word?
I don't know if you'll be able to get in, but you'll see the threads there, and you don't really want to have unsightly threads.
No.
Just about. So, no. Right. So,
Yeah, I see. Yeah, we can see that. Gubbins.
yeah. Okay, so that there is your gubbins.
Right.
Okay, so we're just going to put these all in here.
Because I suppose some pieces of jewellery, you almost want it to seem like, how on earth have I made that? Important update, everyone. The word gubbins is in the dictionary.
There we
Tell
go.
me what that means. Miscellaneous item or paraphernalia. Gubbins. It can be singular or plural. What as in gubbins is? Or as in sheep and sheep? Like, look at that sheep.
Or gubbin.
Gubbin. Could be gubbin.
Look at this gubbin.
Look at this gubbin. Gubbins.
Gubbins.
Gubbine, maybe?
Right, so now I'm just going to come back out through this bead here. And then I'm just going to literally, tie off again. So I think I might put on too many beads there, but never mind.
I need to get a new filament for my thread zapper.
There's a new one.
What?
There's a new thread zapper.
See, you go away for 17 days and stuff changes. What do you mean?
There's a new one. I think it runs off batteries. Well, so does that run off batteries, but it's I can't remember. It's quite big, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's bright as well.
Looks
Very big.
large. So does it cut through larger cords?
No, it's
No,
the
it's
same
just
end.
the same end.
Just,
More easy to hold.
Yes.
yeah,
Wow.
more sturdy.
So then I'm just gonna come through here with my so just
Zipping
gonna
that off.
tip that off. So now we've got our motif, and then what we're going to do is, because we want to create the bail for the ring there, so it's literally just a ladder weave. And that's how I've connected it all on the necklace
On the
as well.
neckline piece,
So-
and also for the back of this ring. And
Yes, yeah. So I would count in the middle to there, to the third bead, and we're just going to bring that up, and then you would do your ladder weave just on here.
Sorry to interrupt. Do need to let everyone know. Low stock now. Low stock on this. We have done you an exceptional deal. There's loads of you with it in your baskets who are obviously just sort of dillying or dallying, which is absolutely fine. But I don't want you to miss out. So if you do want it, because you love a bargain, you love your genuine gemstones, you like your seed beads, whatever, please do check out now, because I am extremely low in stock, and there are a lot of you with it in your basket. So please do check out. Don't forget, £2.95 postage packaging all day. So it doesn't matter how many times you check out. It just means it's definitely yours. So if you could do that ASAP. Just because I don't want anyone to miss out.
Okay, so I've now gone through the middle bead there, and then I've added a bead on either side, and then we're just going to pop one on one side. I do usually have two needles on the go, but
there's enough space in them,
yes,
isn't there?
I did do it. Thank goodness for that. The TV gods are looking after me today. So there we go, and then you would just carry on to the size that you require for your ladder weave, and then that's that.
That's how you do it. So do a really long section for the ring or for the headband piece, or to connect them together. It's absolutely and completely up to you. A gorgeous motif, which I have to say will go so well with my ruby. Ruby. This is coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. I just think they work really well, don't they?
Absolutely.
In particular with this one.
Oh, yes.
Oh, just to add a little bit of a je ne sais quoi, jazzy. Would go nice with your scarf as well, which Ben's modelling for us now. Aren't you, Ben? Give us a little model, Ben.
How do you wear it?
Well, I
How
was
do you
just
wear
going
it?
to wear it on my shoulder, but it's very hot in here, and it's very...
Look at that. Do as a pose. Do strong and manly.
Strong and
Yeah, go on, yeah. Yeah, he's coming in, don't worry. This is wonderful director Tech Up Ben. Yeah, strong and manly.
It's just me, isn't
Now
it?
do fun and flirtatious. Oh, gosh, you're good. Wasted in this job, you are, Ben. £24.95. Well done, everybody. Okay, Katie, thank you so much.
you.
Please give us a little sneaky as to what I might expect for the second kit.
What do you mean? Well, this.
We're learning how to work with some pieces that you don't get to work with often at all.
No, the cup chain. So yeah, nice bit of
Yeah. It's just our cup chain of tea. This is coming up for you. We're going to be learning how to create pieces like this at bang on 9 o'clock. For now, though, we're heading on over. Are we doing a live walk?
Oh, a live walk.
This is a live
My
walk.
earpiece has come out.
That's
There you
it?
go. Yeah,
Oh,
it's all right.
Hey, live walk. Sometimes you can just go casual. You can really add a bit of a bop to it. I haven't decided. That was good, that wasn't it? A catwalk. What's a catwalk walk? Like a model.
You're going to do a catwalk.
You got to look moody. Not like a catwalk, like meow. But I did it anyway because did you enjoy that? Oh, didn't it? And people call me quirky. I don't get it. Anyway, everybody, I have got a strand that I've not shown you yet. The reason I haven't shown you is because we weren't 110% sure if we were able to do it at the price and the deal that we're going to. We have been given the A-OK, mainly because management have gone home. So we've taken it upon ourselves. I have got for you, coming up really soon, a unique and individual shape of serious brightness. I'm going to be going lower than 15 pounds. Oh, right, fine. Twist my arm, lower than 9. I'm going lower than £9 on this. We shouldn't, we wouldn't, we couldn't for normals, but today is not a normal day. Today is... What is today, Ben?
Fun day.
Fun day. Monday Fun Day, as it's known. Anyway, should we do 5 under 5? So quickly you'll think, wait, did that just happen? Let's. 5 under 5. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to start off right here, right now. Oh, I adore these. Magnesite. If you love your jade and you love your jadeite, but maybe you can't stretch to the 80, 90 pounds worth that we're used to seeing, this could be a good way to get the look without the price. £4.95. This is your green magnesite. It is absolutely beautiful, that colour, isn't it? I mean, that's just so workable and lovely. It does look like turquoise, doesn't it? Or a jadeite almost. I think this is stunning. What might you do with it? Quick make, please, Katie.
A quick make, I would make some lovely earrings, a ring, and I would put one as a little pendant on a leather cord for a gent.
Love that idea. Leather cord, one on, and you're sorted. £4.95. Look P 37. That's your code on this one today, everybody. Well done. Boom, it's off. Okay, how about, oh my gosh, I'm bringing you neon apatite in a little bit. I'm about to bring... Have you woken up yet? You should have done it. It's 7:30 at night. I am jet lagged. But I tell you what, this is going to wake you up, everyone. This is bright, breezy. Imagine the word kind of casual. And then look at this.
Ooh.
Whoa! Hello, everyone. You're not going to get lost easily in a forest in this, are you?
Certainly
Don't
not.
quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Neon yellow. Now this is bright, beautiful, bold. You might be thinking, what on earth am I going to do with that? Don't you worry, I've got a pro in with me. Katie?
I would put it, if you were going hiking, say up, I don't know, somewhere like Yosemite Park.
Yeah, just somewhere I've been hanging out recently.
And, I would put them onto bags, like have them on your backpack,
That's a cool
so then
idea.
you can identify your party.
Your party in your bag. That's a good idea. Maybe you could do like a dainty anklet with these, couldn't you? Because that would be kind of a bright pop. Colour popping is everywhere at the moment. £3.95 colour pop. Should we see it with the neon apatite? Should we? Should we see it with neon apatite? Let's just see. This could be absolutely vile.
I
It's
like that.
not though. Oh my goodness. That works. That works. That works. That works. Quite simply, it works. Doesn't it? I had a sneaky suspicion then that it was going to be absolutely, well, horrible. But it's not that, is it? It's an hour away on that neon apatite. Today's must-have. Okay, well done, everybody. £3.95. How about I bring to you now lilac. How do you say it? Lilac. Oh, that sounds posh, doesn't it? Dan, my producer, says lilac. Lilac. I like that. I say lilac. I don't know, different strokes for different folks, you know. Have a little look at this. Oh, lilac quartzite. Oh, I absolutely love that colour. Up, chicken nuggets. Imagine it with your first star buy. £2.95. Okay, everybody, you know what to do. 0800 644 655 or join us at JewelleryMaker.com. You can get involved with us today and you can make an order. Make the most of that potion packaging. Hey, why not? It's only £2.95 and it's not per item or per 10 grams or anything like that. It's all based on just you checking out before midnight, basically. So get on those phone lines now whilst you can. I think that is a really, really good deal at £2.95. What a glorious colour. It'll go great with that lilac opal I did for you earlier on really nicely.
Yeah, well.
And of course, with the different shapes, I think it will work beautifully as well. What a glorious colour. Well done, everyone. £2.95. You've got to be fast and in this to win this. Don't forget, if you like your Fast and Furious deals, I've got Miss Out in the final hour. This is lush. This is luxurious. This is very berry juiciness. I adore this colour. Isn't that nice? Isn't that good?
Very nice.
It's like, oh, if that were a jelly, you'd dive right in, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I haven't had jelly for ages.
You know, this goes very well with your top.
It does, yeah.
Good for the Bollywood theme, this kind of colour. £3.95 for you today. What's good about having a colour like this? There's not many gemstones in this colour. There's not many gems in this colour. There's not many kind of gems that kind of have this vibrancy and this beauty. It's not even like a ruby red, is it? It's just beautiful effect. It's a glorious look. It's got oodles and oodles of kind of brightness to it. It does look like those jelly cubes that you can get. £3.95 for you today. That is a great opportunity. Makes 23. I mean, it's there in the title. Makes. Yeah. There in the title. Makes. And do not forget, if you're joining us for the first time today, I'm going to give you the opportunity to get your hands on a free DVD and booklet. Okay, so you might never have ever have made jewellery or even done anything remotely creative apart from burnt toast. This is going to help you out. It is your DVD that gives you little helps, little hints, little tips, and you'll be able to see that actually a lot of the makes on here, whether you're learning to make earrings or a bracelet or a necklace, whatever it might be, works with rounds. So perfect size and shape here. I've got one more in our 5 under 5. Stars? I love stars. Oh, they go so well. Let me just show them alongside.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love those together.
Yeah.
Stars. What might you do with a star? What is... No, do you know what? I revoke that question.
Okay.
I want to know from each member of the team, please. What does the shape of a star make you think of? I'll go first. Wish upon a star. Kerry's next. The Walk of Fame. I don't know if you know, Kerry, but I've been hanging out there recently. You've hung out there too, haven't you, Kerry? What about you, lovely?
The star on the door of my craft room.
Do you have a star on your door?
Of course I do.
Do you?
A big gold star, yeah.
Oh, I love that. What about you, Dan? Midnight Sky. Ben?
Jewellery parties.
Jewellery parties? Why? Explain more. Oh, okay, that kind of jewellery party. I see.
Yeah.
God, that is a jewellery party. Am I invited?
Everyone's invited to the jewellery party.
Okay, cool. £3.95 to get your jewellery party on. This is, you too could feel like Ben right now. Oh yeah, see? Oh, Katie's into it as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what, it's kind of infectious. Is everyone at home kind of having a little sway? It's odd if anything, isn't it? £3.95, well done everybody. Okie pokely. Not 1, not 2, but 10 minutes away from this citrine. It is sparkle, sunshine, brightness, and in a really quirky, unique shape. Thank you. Unique shape. Sounded a bit like I was off shooting stars then, didn't I? Oh, do you remember the duck from above? Yeah. Oh, I can't do it now. The duck from above. I'm shooting stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. You know, I do what we're talking about, Ben. Anyway, where to, Dan? That's what I thought you said. Oh, these are exceptional. Cool. This is very special. This is a high-end strand, isn't it? Tell me the price, please, Dan. Look at that. You're absolutely joking. Say that again to me. Double check I've said it. Okay, listen. Okay, everyone. Ow. Okay, everyone. Genuinely, this is hand on heart. I was expecting the 67, 69.95 price point, genuinely, because look, I know full well that when we've been bringing you natural round, because these do look round to me, in particular the more centralised ones, I have been expecting and seeing that price. The graduation in size on these, whoa, phone lines have gone loops. Okay, stay on the phone. I've got a few for you. I don't have as many as I want, but stay on the phone lines. Basically, you have to remember to get a natural pearl is extremely difficult and rare. Only about sort of 20-ish% of pearls will actually even get to the market, and it's even a smaller percentage of that are natural. So very unusual to see. So you've got to remember, getting natural pearls is difficult, but for us to then go to the time and effort of perfectly matching size and shape on each side all the way to the centre is so difficult. It takes us a huge amount of time and a huge amount of cost connotated with it. $24.95 is loop-de-loo. What you're about to see, I can't imagine us seeing again. Ever. $24.95 is incredible.
Yeah.
And yet still, I'm rolling it down. Who's expecting $22.95 or $21.95? Nope, it's not. It's £17.95. These are genuine pearls. It's not shell, it's not plastic, it's not glass, nothing wrong with those, but different strokes for different folks. And a lot of people will say that this is the main one. That is touching at the back. That is a whole necklace for me. Genuine, real deal pearl. I think that is exceptional.
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you wouldn't pay that for, I mean, literally just restrand it, nice sterling silver clasp on the back. Perfect, you're good to go.
Oh no, I've got 12, 11, 10. 9, 8. Does anyone else feel like it's sort of New Year? That is exceptional deal. Genuinely, I love pearls. I love a deal. I would be getting these ones, and I genuinely would be restranding this for a best friend or for my grandma. You know, it's one of those strands, isn't it? This isn't an everyday strand at all. This is exceptional. Okay, everyone, there's 6 of these left. This is going to be a sellout today. I personally have never seen a deal like this that I can remember off the top of my head. That is exceptional. Look at them. They're like almost perfectly round. Think of the time and effort that has gone into getting the right size naturally and stranding them and drilling them and putting them in order and everything else to graduate up to that central large piece right there in the middle. I've got 2 of these ones left. Now, more of you want it than can have it. That means I'm over allocated. So please do be quick, because 2 or 3 people now are going to miss out. I do apologise. I do apologise if you've missed out. Well done though. That's exceptional. Okay, everybody. Next up, I've got for you. This is going to go great with that pearl. If you've just got that pearl, really, this is another one under £30. Okay, another under £30.
Oh, wow.
That for aquamarine you wouldn't normally think.
No.
What do you like about this strand, please?
Well, it's the facets on them is just making that sparkle so nicely, but the colour is just absolutely superb.
Stunning, isn't it? It's got a real nice aqueous feel about it, hasn't it? And actually, it's got a really good saturation for natural, and that's because of its location. We don't get a lot of Nigerian aquamarine because it is expensive generally out there on the market. And if I'm honest, it can now and again be quite wishy-washy when you get it naturally. Remember when I say saturation as well? Saturation is an element of colour. Okay, so when I say saturation, it's the difference between, click it, I'll do the clicky one today. So this, can you hear that click? It's whatever note it is, isn't it? So there's a difference between this and this. It's the same note, it's the same action, but there's more of it. And that's the same with colour. You can get something that's really diluted and wishy-washy, or you can get this impact. And a lot of the time we heat or dye gemstones to give it this impact, but this hasn't needed it. I told you under £30, so I haven't let you down. But at $24.95, I can actually do better. This is strong, this is strength. If you want it, just get yourself on the phone. Everybody pays the final close price point. This hasn't been treated to get that colour. That's what we would normally do, all that saturation. It's real deal, it's the true honesty, and at the price you're about to see, ping, it's an absolute deal and a half. £17.95. That genuinely is very, very, very high quality for that price point, isn't it?
Absolutely. Stunning.
Isn't it? And imagine it with my neon. Neon appetite. Oh, I haven't heard that song in ages, Benny. You're still singing that now, lovely?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Well, can you with this strand, maybe?
When are we doing it?
What? We're doing it at 3:30. 3:30. I'm in the wrong show here. 7:30. 7:30. 8:30. Oh, my days. I'll get there in the end, everyone. I do apologise.
I might pop out for it.
Yeah, pop out for it, please, Ben. If you've never heard Ben's Neon Appetite song, you are in for a treat, and that's worth sticking around for. It really is. He's in a band, you know. Yeah, got a gig this weekend, you know, just rock star lifestyle. £17.95 is your deal on this one today. The Neon Appetite with a song will be coming up for you a little bit later on in the show. I think this is stunning. And you, oh, up chicken nuggets. Why am I chicken nugget in today? I've been radding a lot today as well. Do you ever do that? I've been radding left, right and centre. But look at those together.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I used to have a social media page where my name was Rebecca Radical. I don't know, it's probably still up there. It's probably still up there somewhere. I'm not saying which social media it was on, but let's say it was a good sort of 16 years ago.
We all know exactly which one it was.
Anyway, well done to you all who's getting your hands on it. I'm going to squeeze one more in before the citrine, if I may. And it's Peruvian Opal. Now this is a totally strewn on strand. And do you know what? I think it will go really nicely with the citrine because you've got almost the sort of oceanic colours or skylight colours, if you will, with wisps of cloud. And you've got this really beautiful and unique shape that will go perfectly with the squares I have coming up for you in a wee while. This shape, for anyone who's never worked with it before, what could you do?
Well, I would be drawn to make buttons for shirts.
That's a good idea.
You could put a seed bead in and then you would then sew them onto the shirt then. So then you've got yourself some nice shirt buttons. Or I would probably wire work them flat. So you could sort of wire work them flat.
Yeah.
And then have them just in a neck piece like that or a bracelet or something.
That's a lovely idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely loads you can do with these ones. And because of that quirkiness of shape, it really does add a little bit of difference. What I do like about these as well is that you have so much differentiation in each and every one. Peruvian Opal Natural, not something you see too often at all. And at £17.95, it's good, but I'm about to make it breakfast cereal. Great. You don't like cereal, Kerry? £12.95 is your deal on this one today. That really is something special for a very unusual, genuine gemstone. We don't get to see Peruvian Opal that much, do we?
No, that's lovely. Or I would actually just restrand that and have it as a bracelet.
That's
like
a good idea.
Surfer Doody type bracelet.
That's a great idea. Do feel free to text us in if you come up with any ideas of what you might like to do with something. For example, Mama Neon Appetite. Also, do you know what? It's getting to that time of day. Text in what you're having for tea. Have you had your tea yet? Are you whipping something up? Is slow cooker on? Do let us know because I love food stories, me.
Yeah, I do.
Do feel free to text us in or something you've learned on your Jolly Bobs when you've been on holiday. Maybe you learned something. It's 60777. Did I have a $2 bill? No, I did not. You can get a $2 bill. I did not see that.
Oh,
I saw a dollar coin and a dollar paper, but not that.
I know they've got coins in Canada. They have a loonie and a toonie. The loonie is a $1 and a toonie is a $2 coin.
$2.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I suppose it's like a 1 pence and a 2 pence.
Yeah. So,
Isn't it?
But I
love
didn't know that America had coinage,
yeah.
for dollars.
Coinage. Yeah. Oh, it's exceptional. $12.95, well done. Guess what time it is? What I'm about to bring you is going to add a smile to even the cloudiest of days because it is sunshine in a strand. Are you getting bored of the same old, same old? I sound like an infomercial. Are you getting bored of the same old, same old? Do you want to step out of your comfort zone and really get the feel of something different? You can here today at Jewellery Maker with this Star Buy. This is your Star Buy. It's about to add sunshine and brightness and something in a little bit quirky way. I've got a very important question for your team, so get thinking. If you could only eat one fruit, what would your one fruit be? Your favourite fruit? What's your favourite fruit? Kerry's going for strawberry. Dan, what about you? Nice juicy peach. What are you on?
Banana.
A banana. What about you, Benny boy?
Green gauge.
Green cake?
No, green gauge.
What's that?
It's like, is it an apple type thing? Or is it a plum?
It's a green plum. How have I
plum,
never heard of that?
It's delicious.
You're just showing off with your fruity knowledge. What about me? Good one. I'd say melon. Melon's my favourite. So what's yours at home? What is your favourite at home? You see, you might like that. You might like it. But you wouldn't want to just eat that piece of fruit every single day for 2.5 years, would you?
No.
That's the feeling of same old, same old. And it's things like this that I think step you out of that comfort zone and that thing that can become quite mundane. I think you can do that with mediums, you can do it with even food, you can do it with anything. You get into a rut, you get into a steady fix, you get into a where you're almost doing it with your eyes closed. When you have the opportunity to work with something like this strand here, which is unique in its colour, which is different in its look and its effect, that has got that brightness and boldness and zestiness to it, I think you've got something very, very, very special indeed. This is your squares of citrine. Now let me show you, if I just try and, this is really strewn on, so I'll just try and show you. There you are, you can see it from the side. These are your squares of citrine. Now, isn't that nice? Isn't that good to have something a bit different, something a bit unique, something a bit kind of out there and a bit different? If you want something added to your order that is going to be out of your comfort zone, that is going to give you that wow factor, then you've absolutely got it here. Your graphics are live. GD, are you 64? This is interesting in its shape. Now, when you're working with a shape like this, you can do absolutely loads with it. I think it gives you a real unisex feel. I think it's something that you can create in headbands, you can use for neckline pieces. One thing I will say is, although it's a square, it's not rough at the edges, because we haven't gone square, we've gone sort of squoval almost. So we've sort of looped off the edges a little bit, so it's lovely and soft against the skin. Look at that brightness. That recording really goes to show off the beauty of it, doesn't it? Look at those. And can you see what I mean about how it like sits differently, looks different? And I think this is a gorgeous strand. It's something we've not seen before. Well, I've not seen for a very, very, very long time. If you want something different, if you want to step out of your comfort zone, if you want to add a little je ne sais quoi to your designs, this is your chance. You ready for it? It's your citrine.
Wow.
There's a wow from Katie. Tell me why, please.
Well, because we don't really see a lot of citrine. We haven't recently.
No, you're right.
And it's quite an unusual shape, so, you know, I would have thought it would have been more than that.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You see unusual shapes, you naturally should expect a higher price point, because there are certain shapes that we do so often that they become easy, that we can do them really quickly, and therefore, you know, you dole more of them out essentially within, you know, an hour or whatever. Spaces, gemstones and shapes like this take longer because it's not something we do every single day. It adds something different, it adds something quirky, and you'll know whenever you buy something slightly unusual or bespoke, then you pay more. That's just the way of the world. But we are not the way of the world here at Jewellery Maker. Oh no. You ready? I'm dropping it. Katie said wow at that price, and so did all of you who've already added it to your order. Get ready to multi-buy. It's going to happen right here, right now. Not £10, but just £6 and 95 pence. That is a wow now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that is a sensational deal for something that is quirky, for something that is different, for something that, you know, you can step out of your box with this, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
What might I do with something like this for anyone who's not worked with a shape like this before?
Well, again, I would probably just take a few off and then strand them onto a head pin or something like that, and have it on a necklace. Yeah. Or I've actually got, when we did the emerald ones a few years ago, I've got them, and I've actually just graduated them into just long earrings.
That's a lovely idea.
You know, that way. Or if you were into embroidery or anything, you could have these on a cushion or something, and if you could do like daffodils or something, you could embroider the green thread as the stalk, and then you could have the citrine as your daffodils or something like that.
Love that idea. And that's great for this time of year too, because you know, we're coming up to the longest day of the year soon, aren't we? Which is the 21st of July, is that right? June, 21st of June, longest day of the year. You're adding to that sunshine, you're adding to that start of summer. You know, you want a bright and breezy strand that can copy that, don't you?
Absolutely, absolutely. That's lovely.
If this is the sunshine, this surely is the water.
Yeah.
Oh, that is Maldives all over, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that says Saint-Tropez. That says, you know, kind of the Bahamas,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Gosh, that's glorious, isn't it? That is absolutely beautiful. Let me just twist them together, if I may. Can you work squares with things like rondelles?
Yes. Yeah, why not?
You can?
The world's your lobster.
Look, oh, way up. Look at the way. Can you see as the neon apatite goes behind the citrine? Can you see how you get that light through, that colour through? You wouldn't get that on an opaque citrine, would you?
No.
Oh, it's sunshine on a rainy day. Makes my soul
Makes my soul
drip,
drip
drip
away.
Oh my goodness! Right, how's that band coming along? Do you need any new people in your band, Ben? We can be ready for a gig this weekend.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything
Your
this
silence
weekend.
speaks volumes, Ben. £6.95.
I'll bring my cajon.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I have a cajon. Yeah.
What on earth is a cajon?
It's a box that you, yeah, it's like a drum.
Right. So you sit on it.
Yeah.
Do you? And it's a box.
Yeah, it's made out of wood, and it's just literally just a box. You sit on it, and it's got like the snare at the top, and it's got like your bass at the bottom.
So it makes different notes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's ace.
Oh, brilliant. You bring that. I'll bring oh, I haven't got any musical instruments. I've got a recorder. Pretty good on the recorder.
I'll do it.
Yeah?
I'll do it.
All right. I got these for shibori butterfly. Oh, and that's I bet it looks stunning actually because of the shape of these.
Yeah.
Is that for the shabugs? Has that DVD come out yet? Am I meant to say that? Maybe I'm not meant to say it. Zip it, Redders. Anyway, £6.95 is your price point. Well done, everyone. Okie pokely. I'm going to fly through a few more messages. Oh, yeah, I love hearing from you. Da, 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 da. That's a text. Isn't it funny when everyone used to have the same ringtone?
Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day. Do you remember polyphonics?
Yeah.
You know those ringtones that were kind of like, how would you, go on, you'll be able to do a good
I
impression.
can still remember mine.
Go on.
It's
Is that
It's called
from Samba? Oh, that's good. And they were really quirky, weren't they? Lena says, strawberries. Strawberries, favourite fruit. Oh, it's a good as strawberry, isn't it? Interesting thing, this could just be me. You know strawberry flavoured things?
Yes.
They don't taste anything like a strawberry, right?
No.
They, like nothing at all
no,
like them. It's like saying prawn cocktail crisp tastes like a prawn, because they don't.
No, they don't.
All right, I was just checking this, not just me. Kelly says, my favourite fruit is a mango, and I could eat it every day forever. I do love a mango.
Yeah.
Do you do the hedgehog technique?
Yes, I do.
And peel it inside
Yes.
out? Yes, yeah. Tracy, hi Becky. I had tuna salad and chips for tea, and my favourite fruit is a banana. Tracy, tuna salad and chips, that's quite healthy, that is. Tracy.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Tuna salad and chips. Nice.
Banana. Do you know what? I love a banana on a barbecue. A little bit of chocolate sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, starving. Okay, where to did you say, lovely? Blue. Oh my goodness. Please tell me the price point of this. Tell you what, I've been eating a lot of fast food. I did go there, yeah. I bought a dress the day I left on holiday. 7 days later, didn't fit. Packed it. I was like that far off the top. It's all right, you just buy bigger clothes, don't you? This strand is exceptional. If you do want to pair it with that citrine, this is phenomenal. I'm going to be honest with you, I've got less than 8 of these ones available now. Take a little look at this strand. It is high-end quality, it is beauty, and there are loads on here. This is decadence, this is high-end, this is quality. The brightness, the boldness, the liveliness, actually, of this is exceptional. And at $54.95, I'd have been happy, but at $34.95, I'm absolutely over the moon. This is a high-grade strand we do not get to see often, in particular with this amount of beauty beauty, a brilliance internally, which just vibrates through this. It's vivid, it's buoyant, it's bouncing, and at £34.95, that truly is a deal and a half. Absolutely. It really is. I mean, again, I know I keep getting this Neon Apatite out, but it's new and I love it, and I haven't seen Neon Apatite in ages. Those together, that is bold, isn't it? That is exceptional. Even maybe with the likes of the opal that I had earlier on, you might not think, but pay it with clarity, but hey, why not? We mix with textures, don't we? We mix with textures in food. I mean, Tracy's salad would have had a bit of crunch, wouldn't it? Anyway, I have got this up on your screen right now. If you like it, I have got very few left now. I've got tiny amount left. Sorry, 8 now. Sorry, did have just over 8. 8 now. That's it. So please be quick whilst you can. If you've never ordered before, info's at the bottom of your screen. You get to speak to a real human, not a robot, not one of these, did you say you want to have a takeaway? Not one of them things. It's a real person. It's really easy to set up an account. Well done to you on that one. I'm over the moon for you. And I'm going to be even more over the moon when we not only get a stunning strand, but also a stunning tune from Ben. Don't go anywhere, I've got loads more.
I like working with Kumihimo because it's a very mobile craft. I can take it with me to various different places and work on it on the go. It's got endless patterns that you can create with lots of varied materials which Jewellery Maker sell in abundance. So things like our satin cords and waxed cords, but we can use ribbons and wire as well. And I like the product because that it's sort of something that all ages can do. So from the very young, my children enjoy making Kumihimo braids, right through to people who might have some sorts of dexterity problems, because it's very easy, there's nothing heavy to move, and you get into a real zone of sort of peaceful tranquility while doing it, and it just takes you to another place and you just get lost in the moment of making Kumihimo.
Come and join us here at Jewellery Maker for our annual summer party on June the 9th. Meet the JM team and enjoy a fun-packed day within our gorgeous grounds here at Ivy House. There will be music, jewellery making demonstrations, you'll be joined by guest designers and the presenters. You'll also have a chance to tour the TV studio. Included is lunch and refreshments, a glass of fizz, and not forgetting a chance to shop in our exclusive Jewellery Maker store. All this for just $39.95. And why not take advantage of our current promotional code and receive £5 off when booking? Contact us today on 0800 644 655 or head over to our workshop page on our website at jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you.
about to bring you a recap of one of the most profound, I would say, one of the most famous and to be honest, luxurious gems of its family. This is something that we all recognise, I would say, that we all know, and that most of us will aspire to own. It has been our deal of the day today, so I have the final few for you. If you want to get your hands on it, now's your chance. Your stunning London blue topaz is in on your screen, a deal of the day price of just £49.95. That is not the type of deal that we should have been doing at all on this. It's one of the most famous. It's one of the most expensive of all colours. Why is it one of the most expensive? Few reasons, but one of the reasons is because it's one of the most popular. You get that glorious look of almost a steely blue. It gives you that real nice sort of enchanting look where you look into it, and it doesn't just give you one colour, does it? It gives you a number of different colours when you're looking at it. You're looking at one gem and you might be able to see almost a periwinkle hue, and then you move it a little bit more and it goes almost like sort of an inky blue, and you look at it again from a different angle, and do you know what I mean? It's changing constantly, and that's mainly because of the different depths that you have, because of the shape we've gone for in this strand. So with this strand, because you've got that difference in thickness in different areas, because obviously there's slightly, if you're looking at kind of the girdle element, there is slightly less of the gem to go as you go towards the girdle, and slightly more as you go, let's say, almost sort of table section in this. You get more of that depth, you get more of that intrigue, and when you get to see all those different light interactions, you get a really beautiful look. It's almost like having 3 gems in one, actually, isn't it? It's got that brightness, it's got that intrigue, and I think that beauty is even just sort of more it's sort of eye-catching, let's say, due to the shape and workmanship we've put on this one. Well done to everyone in the deal of the day. Hiya, hello, how are you? My name's Rebecca Redican, but you can call me Becky or Bex if you want to. Beck is fine as well. What else? Becca, I don't really get called that so much, if I'm honest, but I'd still answer to it. Redican, yeah, I get called that a lot, or Reds, or, well, I get called that a lot as well, yeah. You get the point. I am joined today by a wonderful guest designer who you can call Katie, because that's her name. Hello, Katie! Hello! How are you, lovely lass?
I'm all right, thank you very much.
Katie, do you have any nicknames?
No.
Do you get Kated?
Really. Kate. I get Kate a lot,
Kate.
actually.
Yeah. Are you more of a Katie or a Kate, though?
I don't really mind.
Yeah.
No.
If you were to introduce yourself to someone...
Katie.
Right, so you're more of a Katie, then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carrie, do you have a shortened name?
No, but people call me Becky quite a lot.
People do call you Becky quite a lot, that's true. Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah.
A lot of people used to call me Rachel a lot at my old job.
People called you Rachel?
Yeah.
Why is that?
So I worked with my friend Rachel.
Oh. Aww. Did they used to call Rachel Kerry?
No.
Oh, that's awkward. Anyway, well done to everyone who's got their hands on this. Okay, I want to let you know that at approximately half past, I don't speak like that, half past, I have got for you a brand new strand, which has got this glorious kind of sassed up paraver look about it. It's just stunning. I adore it. It's one of my ultimate of coloured gems, if I'm honest. It's something very difficult to get your hands on in real quality like this. Fakes, 10 a penny, not the real ones like this. It's an out of this world gemstone, literally. Was found in space. This is stunning. Coming up in around about 27 minutes 32 seconds. But I don't like to be specific, you know that. I've also got my ruby coming up in this hour. Do you remember I showed you this with the first kit? There was that gorgeous garnet kit, which, by the way, we've essentially sold out of, so sorry if you have missed out on that. Go and have a look if you want to, but we're pretty much sold out. This ruby, also I've got coming up for you. We've really gone for kind of big pieces here. Both of these new, both of these in this hour. Both of these absolute treats. Okay, everybody, where to? Let's start off, if I may, with some pearl rounds. With all your bits and bobs, says Dan. Oh, he loves the added bits and bobs. Let me show you. Sounded odd, that, actually, when I think about it. Anyway, I've got for you here the added findings. Now, I'm just whipping up a pair of earrings. I know. There we go, done it. Well, I haven't really, because they're not glued on, but it's just to give you an idea. This is perfect for making your stud earrings with genuine pearls. You've got everything you need to create this glorious look with your perfect round. Oh, I imagine it with that pearl strand I had earlier on that you all got. These are beautiful. Really high grade quality of your pearl. And it's sterling silver, so if someone's got delicate ears or allergies, allergies, then less likely to have it with these. At £8.95, that is exceptional. That really is phenomenal. £8.95, that's working out approximately £4, let's say £4.50, isn't it, each? Just less than. That really is a sensational deal for a stud pair of genuine pearl earrings. Yeah. I mean, that's special, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, dare I say it, you know, get them in your drawer, ready for Christmas. You know, the nights will start drawing in after the 21st. I feel like
it's too soon. I feel like that's too soon to start talking about your drawers for Christmas, if I'm honest. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. She said Christmas. 216 days to go till Christmas.
Oh, thanks, Dan.
No, yeah, it's handy, that, isn't it? You're welcome. You are welcome. That doesn't seem like a long time, does it?
No.
Yet still, I always do last minute Christmas shopping. Always. Let's not talk about Christmas yet. It's not even summer. £8.95 for you. Well done. Summer starts on, the 21st of June then, or the 22nd? 21st of June summer starts. Oh, hey up. Speaking of summer, holiday, something you've learned on holiday. That's our text in today, or crew question, if you will. Kerry, what's yours?
I said about the $2 bill.
Oh yeah, your $2 bill. All right, got it in early, did you? I see. Yeah. Got it when you were just in my ear, did you?
Yeah.
I see. Smart cookie, that one. Yes, Dan. We are loving a bit of sapphire on tonight's show, and we're loving a bit of quality sapphire. Oh my goodness. Okay, do you know what? Really unusual for me to do this. We wouldn't normally do this, but it's just to show you the pure sparkle and craftsmanship of this. I'm actually going to show you this against a black background just for a moment. We wouldn't normally do it for this colour, but I just want you to really get your eyes and feast your eyes on the sparkle of this. I will then show you the proper colour of it. This is phenomenal. Oh my goodness, look at that sparkle. That incredible quality of the strand. That is beautiful, isn't it? I mean, I'm captivated in that. I am absolutely in love with that. Oh, just look at it on there, you see. Now you get to see the proper true greenness of this. It is, of course, one of our colours of the year, and I can see that you are strewn in this sort of colour, actually. You've got it on the ring, you've got it in your earrings, you've got it on your shibori bracelets. This is obviously a colour that's hit you this year.
Yeah, I love green.
Tell me why this type of green's good.
Well, if you look at Mother Nature, everything that she has, you know, the backdrop is green, so it will go with anything and everything. Yeah. So, yeah, I just love that colour.
I think it is exceptional. It has quality that sparkles like a spotlight. This is kind of your spotlight strand, isn't it? This isn't a strand that can be ignored. This is probably not one of those strands that you're just going to throw into your you know, stash and then never think of. This is going to be one of those that you get at home and you think, oh, I want to do this and this and this and this and this with it. Because it's one of those strands that you're not going to forget. You know, we've all done it. You bought a craft product whatever it might be, jewellery making or not, and you forget that you have it, you know, you forget about it. I forgot I had a knife sharpener the other day completely, and you know, it's one of those things, you forget about certain things. This isn't a forget-me strand, this is a forget-me-not strand, if you will. This is one of those that I think you're going to work with and enjoy. And why is that important? Well, I think it's important because it means that we can really kind of attach to the strand. It means that when we make with this, we are aware we're making something quite special. We're aware that we're making something that will be cherished and treasured, whether it's by you or your loved one, or you're gifting it or selling it on. You know it's going to be loved. In particular, as this is natural in colour. Real, genuine, natural. Wow! That is surely not the price it should have been. $49.95, really? That is something special. Okay, pick up the phone and add this to your order whilst you can. If you want to add something to your order today that you kind of, you know, delve into your kind of postage bag when you get it, and you kind of, I think this will be one of the first strands that you pull out, and this is going to bedazzle, this is going to beguile, and this is going to be one of those gems that actually you really love and enjoy working with. Like I said, it's not one that's going to go just to the back of your mind, and because of that colour, it's almost got a steely nature to it. I think it'll go great with the deal of the day also. I think that really lifts it. So if you did buy the deal of the day, whether you bought it now or first thing this morning, I think a great opportunity there. I'm even wondering, now this might be a bit out there, I like it a lot, with money on appetite. I'm thinking, shapes and sizes and things, I think they just work quite nicely together. This really is your opportunity to own a very rare, genuine sapphire in its beautiful colour, and it is sensational, isn't it?
That's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
What would you do with this to make it go further?
I think I would probably use it in a shibori project, but I would also rosary link it, I think, as well, so then you could probably get a full necklace, earrings, and or a full suite, you know, so I think that would look amazing, and a channel set ring would look fantastic.
Love that idea. Hey, you know, green and purple together work. If you wanted to do something like that, there's something about it that works.
Oh yeah,
something about it. You know, it's a little bit like sort of frosted garden colour, actually.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's not a colour, but you sort of know what I mean, don't you? Anyway, how about I bring to you your on and gone? We're going to be bringing for you now some on and gone deals. That means it's going to be on your screen, and then pretty shortly after, it's going to be gone. Why? Because we don't have a huge amount of quantity on these deals. We're going to start off with lapis lazuli, one of the ultimate gems when it comes to silkiness and luster. You have a beautiful blue body of colour, natural. I haven't seen natural lapis lazuli in yonks. It's becoming rarer and rarer and rarer. These are from miners that have been in families for generations, and it's £6.95. That's something not to be ignored completely. We get more and more dyed lapis lazuli that we've been seeing closer to the £10 mark, dependent on size. This is natural and therefore rarer to see, and therefore at £6.95, well, that's just a price you wouldn't really expect. Well done to all of you who are coming through and getting this. A great opportunity. I've got 7 left over. When's that coming back on telly?
Be September, won't it? It's usually September time.
Is it? Yeah. September-ish. Da 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 da. What's good on at the minute?
Paddy and Kevin's, is it Kevin?
I don't know.
They've been remaking films with them in it. It's hilarious.
Oh, that I've not seen that. I'm going to have to cast my eye on that.
Keith Lemon.
Keith Lemon.
Yeah, and Paddy, what's his face? Yeah.
That character makes me cringe. I literally can't watch it. Genuinely, it's like, oh, do you know when I think I have a cringe gland? You know, where you're like, oh, cringy stuff happens, and you're like, it feels like you're biting a lemon. Whoa. Tanzanite. Oh yeah, his name's Lemon. Never thought of that. Anyway, oh, that is beautiful. This is a good. Is it graded? No. Now, is there any point in grading Tanzanite? Why have we stopped grading Tanzanite? We were grading Tanzanite a lot because of Christmas coming up, and because we wanted to be able to give people grading opportunities for gifts, but it took more time, it cost more money, and therefore we decided to take a break from it. The good thing about that is you don't have to pay the extra. You're joking. Oh, what? £9.95. Now, genuinely, oh, okay, I've got to be really careful how I say this because I sort of probably shouldn't. We are experiencing high cost tanzanite now because I'm sure you know this on the Late Show, but I told you this on the Mid Show the other day. We are, well, how far into the crust of the earth are we for tanzanite? 700 metres, 800 metres, 850 metres. We're officially just at 1,000 metres now. Official. It's been made official. We are, yeah, a kilometre underground now in mining for this. The ground is getting more sturdy, as you can imagine. You know, it's like even in your garden, even if you're only kind of that deep, don't you? It's more compacted, it's more difficult to get your hands in. We have found more machinery, which is more expensive to use, and more kind of techniques which are more expensive because the ground is more solid, because the ground is more difficult to get your hands on. There are minimal amounts there, which has basically meant a kilometre under the Earth's crust now. We genuinely do not know if we're ever going to be able to get any lower down. We've got to the kind of pinnacle maximum point now. We do see a closure due. Some people say it could be within 2 years. Some people say it could be within 10, but it looks very, very close indeed. And that's if there's not vast amount of money lost before that point, obviously. So it's getting more expensive, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's getting much, much, much more expensive. So genuinely at £9.95, and that isn't a deal I was expecting to see, because we have been told, and I do have to be careful the way I say this, we have been told to prepare, let's say, for higher costs of tanzanite very, very soon indeed. So make the most of these deals whilst you can. 2 of them left. Good work. Okey-pokey. Oh, I can't get over that. Quarter of an hour away from my neon appetite and the song. Oh, this is glorious. This is, let's have a little look. Oh, nice little glow in the centre of these. Quite a peachy glow. It's been all about them peaches today, hasn't it? A peachy glow in the centre of these ones. That colour's bright and beautiful.
Gorgeous.
This is the colour we want the sun to be. Not the sun. Not the sun. The sky. Wow, jet lag. The sky to be, isn't it? £7.95. We've gone under 10. This is on and gone. I'm now in my last chance saloon on this. Last chance saloon on this, that means less than 30. So please do come in and get your hands on it whilst you have the opportunity to do so, because we're heading towards the bar. That means I'm getting close to having less than 20 available. What are you having? What are you having from the bar?
What am I having from the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'll have a Cosmopolitan.
Oh, a Cosmo, no problem. I'll get these. What are you having, Kerry?
Frozen daiquiri.
Frozen daiquiri, not bad. What about you, Dan? He missed the question. Well, you're not getting one. And then what about you, Ben? An espresso martini. Witty woo! How demure. Anyway, we're getting very low in stock on these ones now. What would I have? Oh, am I in the mood? Do you know what? I'm going to go espresso martini as well. Hope you don't mind me copying you. Hope you don't mind. £7.95 is the deal on this. I've now got 11 left now. So you've got to be quick as soon as you possibly can. Because these are really, really beautiful. In particular with... That is a...
Yes.
Isn't it? I can't really do that. Can you?
No. You probably could without the nails.
No, I don't know if I don't know if I've ever been able to. No, Kerry can't either. Who's doing that one? Ben! Ben is very good at that. It's hard. You shocked yourself then, Katie, didn't you? £7.95. Well done to you all on that last one of them available. That's a really good deal for that price. Very good. Price point, May. Listen. I like this gemstone. I'll be completely honest with you. I like it. I would never classify it as one of my favourite gemstones unless it's from this. You're joking me. Unless it's from this location and you get this specific colour. I'm saying I'm joking because I've just been told the price, and this is genuinely, do not miss it. This is not the type of colour you would normally expect. It's more of your blue-green. It's $29.95 for Zambian Emerald. This is an exceptional opportunity. It's from one of the most highly regarded companies in the world. It is from this stunning location in Zambia. When you're purchasing strands like this, we purchased them from this very well-known company that mines this gemstone. Mila Kunis was the ambassador for this gemstone in this location for a long time. The actress, I'm sure you know her from things like Black Swan and things like that. Basically, when you buy strands like this, we buy them directly from that company. We've been working with them for many years. I'm talking sort of 12-ish years in total as kind of the company as a whole. We've been working with them. And so we do get exceptional deals, and the money that we buy with this actually goes back into that area to build schools, to help train gemstone cutters in that area, and the training is for free as well. This is a very special strand to be able to get your hands on, in particular in that vibrancy of colour. I've now got less than 15 of these ones available, so please do pick up those phones if you want to add some decadence. If you have never owned Zambian Emerald, let me just know, even Zambian Emerald isn't always as clear as this, isn't always as that kind of beautiful blue-green as this either, so get it whilst you can. Hi Debbie, how are you? You having a nice evening? Debbie says, I'm having a chocolate white Russian. Oh, seems as you're buying, Becky. Chocolate white Russian.
Sounds nice.
Can you get those?
You must be able to.
That sounds good. Oh, nice one, Debbie. Ben's changing his order. I'm already at the bar. That does sound good. That does. Good for the calcium levels as well, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, you're so health conscious. You are, Debbie. Hi, Bernadette. I don't know why I held on that note for so long. Hi, Bernadette. Hi, Becky. Nice to see you back, and nice to see you too, Katie. Aww. Speaking of dresses. Is that a new dress, Becky? It's really fresh and summery. Hello, Bernadette. You have got a cracking memory, you have, Ben. I got this. Yeah, it's true, yeah. Last 3 of these available. Bernadette, I got this years ago. Well, not years ago, like last year, from a well-known supermarket that Jamie Oliver used to have connotations with. You know the one I mean? Did you used to work there? What did you used to do, Dan? One left. Beep. Check out, he says. Customer services. Never worked in a supermarket, have you?
I do.
You do, of course
I do.
Yes. Yes. Do people come in and go, oh, hey up, Katie?
No.
No. It'll happen now. Now I've mentioned it. Well done, everyone. That has sold out. Really good opportunity on that one. Very good indeed. I really want that strand. A bit late. So, okay, everybody, I do not have many of these ones left. I've got approximately 6 minutes left. Whoa.
Wow.
I've got approximately 6 minutes left. Oh, it's graduated in colour. It's like purpley. Really purpley.
Wow.
Natural rhodolite garnet. Your Indian garnet. Oh my gosh, the colours. Now, it's actually pretty tricky for you to see, if I'm totally honest. But the colour differentiation, Katie, pop over here, little love, if you don't mind. Can you see the graduation in that colour?
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit better in real life, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like definitely like along there.
Yeah. Purple, then red. What would you do with a strand like this, please?
I think I would probably, you know the pearls that we had, the graduated pearls that we had, I'd intersperse them with that. So. I
love that idea. Yeah. Thank you, Katie. I just wanted your opinion as well. Oh, lovely with your hair. Oh, wow. Okay, good deal there. £43.95. I'm going to show you it touching at the back. That is ignoring the tassels. You heard. £43.90. Oh, look at that. Oh, it goes well as well, doesn't it? Well, this is from the second kit. We're going to be learning how to create something like this very shortly indeed for you. That's a big price drop. Am I right in saying that's about £12 off? As it was 43. That's in need of the price drop horn. Is that a horn? I see it more as a...
Yeah, on a boat. It's like a...
What's that? What would that be called?
Not a siren, is it?
Siren?
No.
It's a type of horn, right?
No, it's not a klaxon. I don't know.
Klaxon? No, that's...
No, yeah, that's
this
something
is a siren,
different.
apparently. Yeah, that's the siren. All right, fair enough. What's the klaxon? Is that the clicking?
Is it one of those or something like that?
Someone record that instantly. We need that noise in our life. £29.95 on this one, everybody. It's your shaded rhodolite garnet. We get to see quite a few types of garnet, but not the specific rhodolite as often as we would like. And when you've got the shading on something like this, you can pick out those individual colours if you want to. You've got really rich, almost masala reds that go to really delicate purpley hues. And I do like that about this strand. I think it's good for that differentiation in colour. Something like this, I would, well, in the gem trade, we describe it as a purple red, and that's because in the gem trade, if you're talking about the colour of a gemstone, you will tend to do it twofold, but the second colour is the most obvious colour, and then the back palette is the first one you mention, which is why you will sometimes get like a lilac blue tanzanite, blue something colour, lilacs in the background. This is definitely that purple red colour that we've got here, because there is a lot of purple that's just hinting behind that lovely red. 8 of these ones, final 7 now, £29.95. I'm going to squeeze one quick one more in for you before that brand new Neon Apatite Imperial Topaz. I've not seen in yonks. Really long time. Imperial Topaz is a very rich looking gem, and in this strand it's got many more of those golden hues than I might normally expect. I think this is a sensational strand if you want to add a little bit that kind of golden feel without maybe being too ostentatious or over the top. Imperial Topaz is a gemstone that you and I would not have been able to wear back in the day. You and I were not allowed to wear a gem like this. This was saved only for the very rich and famous back in ancient times. Nowadays, though, we all get a bit of that regality feeling. This glorious, naturally golden gemstone that gives you that sand sunset hue. I think it's rich. I think it means high end. And I think at the price you're about to see, it's going to be a bit of an on and gone deal. We're rolling it down for you. So people who've already checked out, don't forget everyone pays the final closing price point. £14.95 is your deal today. So you know what to do, right? The info's at the bottom of the screen if you do want to add this to your order. This is one of those gemstones that when I first started doing my GIA many years ago, it was one that really captivated me. I actually nearly did my sort of specialist subject on this gem. I didn't quite though in the end, but I nearly did, because it is captivating. It is so interesting. And at £14.95, again, not a price point I would pair alongside it. Topaz is an expensive gem anyway. Imperial Topaz is even more. That's kind of your creme de la creme. That's kind of the top of the game, really. £14.95. Good work, everybody. A lovely opportunity on that. And like I say, plenty on there as well for your earrings, for your pendant, for a little anklet, a little charm bracelet if you wanted to. Nice for kind of your Bollywood theme as well, actually. You know, for like a headpiece like that, just little grips at either side. £14.95. Add it to your order. You're going to use this for a lot, I'm sure. Okay, well done everyone. First off on that one. Really unusual to see a gem like that, isn't it? Speaking of unusual, it's unusual to see the gem that I'm about to bring to you as today's must-have. What I'm about to bring you is a spotlight strand, I would say. It's one of those strands that doesn't shy away. It's one of those strands that gives real sort of focus and real kind of here I am quality. This strand is out of this world, as I said earlier. Quite literally, we have discovered this gemstone out of this planet, literally in space. What I'm about to bring you now is a brand new strand, and the quality of it is something above and beyond your usual expectation, even here at Jewellery Maker. When I bring you this strand, it will always put a smile on my face, and this one in particular, because of the dynamic kind of effect that you're getting with the colour. It's brand new. You could be one of the first people to own it. If you want to, how about you pick up the phone now? This is today's must-have. It has got everything you'd hope for in your neon apatite. It is hypnotic. It is like a Paraiba tourmaline, which of course is one of the rarest gemstones in the world. It's a gemstone you can't get your hands on for love nor money pretty much anymore, and will not be able to again. It's like a Paraiba tourmaline has had a boost. It's like a Paraiba tourmaline, but a step more. It's like a Paraiba tourmaline on a really good day. This is kind of next level of beauty, of brightness, of fun, of kind of vitality. This is a spring in your step. This is, you know, your multivitamin in the morning. This is that kind of get up and go kind of boost that you want for your creative world or your jewelry making world. This has got everything I think you're looking for in a neon apatite. It ticks the boxes for me. Do I have the hue I want? Tick. Do I have the tonality I desire? Tick. Do I have the saturation I require? Tick. Do I have that clarity that I hope for but don't always get? Tick. Do I have a decent amount of it? Tick. Do I have the evenness in workmanship? Tick. I've got it all and more. And you could be the first person to own this today. Take a look. Brand new strands. Neon apatite. Your graphics are coming in now. There they are, everybody. They're up and in on your screen. This is your dipping that toe in the ocean, your peaceful yet fun fiesta strand of your neon apatite. It's a spotlight. It's focal. It's something that you could literally use one of the smallest ones of these and you're going to get noticed. You could use just one of these in the center of a pearl bracelet or necklace and it's going to be noticed. This is something which for me, I mean, it's hard not to smile at, isn't it? If we're completely honest, it is. It's almost impossible not to look at it and have a little sort of cheeky grin on your face. It's so beautiful, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would love to know what you're going to do with this, Katie, and what people at home might do as the first people in the world to be able to own it.
Well, I've got some neon apatite at home, and I wire wrapped it in a ring, and it with copper coloured wire, and it just goes absolutely amazingly.
Incredible.
You know, I mean, if you wanted to, you could use the copper coloured wire and rosary link it, and have quite a Bollywood style, just like naval type. Necklace, yeah.
And the thing is, it's going to make that go further as well, isn't it? That's what this says. This says, use a tiny little bit of me and I will go far, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
This isn't one of those things that you need to really kind of, hammer on with. This is something that you can use a tiny little bit of to get a wow factor. And this is something that also I think you shouldn't be afraid of, because I understand it's easy to stay in your comfort zone, isn't it? It's easy to stay in your box of what you like and what you don't like and what you have worked with and what you haven't worked with. Things like this are going to push you out of that comfort zone. I think that can help with creative mojo sometimes. Do you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes, I mean, when I'm doing the guests, I've worked with things here that I would never have probably worked with before, just because you do get not stuck in a rut, but you get used to like doing the same things over and over again, and sometimes it's good to challenge yourself. So, you know, working with something like this would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I sometimes think that things can seem daunting before you've tried them, and I think naturally we can actually let ourselves miss out on things due to that, but there's no need to be. Let me just show you. This is just some examples. What about with the citrine? I showed you this earlier on, but with the citrine I did for you earlier on, that works.
Yeah.
It's sunshine on you know, sort of Maldives ocean, isn't it? They work so well together. So you can see that they work. Or what about if maybe I swapped it over and showed you it with the drops of opal? What about that? I'll show it to you with the drops of opal. Yes, perfect. See? It's one of those that you might think, I have no idea what I'd use with that, so I'm just not going to get it. Do it. Try it. I think you'll be amazed at just how much it will go with, especially with that quality. The blue opal, by the way, is at the bottom of the screen if you want to get your hands on it, because I think it works so well with the neon apatite. Even if you just wanted to do a really simple motif of one drop with a rondelle on either side, one drop rondelle, one drop rondelle, to give a really dramatic look. You're going to be able to, because they're both graduated for you. The citrine is also at the bottom of the screen as well, because they work great together. You have got, there's a lot of you in already, and we are going to give you the opportunity to see the price now. Well done, web bidders. You've seen the price. You enjoy the price. It's your chance now, telephone bidders or TV viewers. £12.95 is the deal on this. I wouldn't have expected something like that at all. It is your spotlight, beautiful strand, and it is, isn't it? It is that Paraiba-esque feel with a little bit extra. It is something which we don't see often, which is a shame. It's not dyed to look this way at all. You know, this is the colour that you will expect from your neon apatite. We've had a little bit of heat to give it a little bit of an extra oomph, but that's it. I think £12.95 is a sensational deal.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I mean, what a fantastic deal.
It is that kind of feel, isn't it? It is that kind of breathfulness. And remember, if you do make to sell your jewellery, blue is always a good way to go.
Yeah.
Always a good way to go. A study done not that long ago said that out of 10 countries asked, it is the #1 colour picked by all of them. And in Britain, it was suggested that 33% of people in Great Britain will classify blue as their favourite colour. Which 33% you might think, okay, out of what? 5 colours? That's pretty good. But it's actually out of 13 colours. So out of 13 colours, 33% of people in Great Britain said that blue was their favourite. So already you've got to think, bing, bing, bing. That was the noise of pound signs. Don't know if you got that. But you've got to think of, you know, if you are making to sell, blue's quite a good bet, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And I think especially at this time of year too. Do you mind if I just show it to you? What was I going to show you with? Oh, that blue opal I did for you earlier on. I might have sold out of this, so I do apologise. But I just wanted to show you it as well with the likes of these oval opal rondelles. That's good, isn't it too? You don't have to be afraid of working with something like this at all. Oh, I adore it. Well done to you all if you're coming in and getting this. Please remember, if you've never, ever made an order with us before, it's so easy to do so. It really, truly is. It's free phone number at the bottom of your screen. Well done, everyone. Just to let you know, Dan, I think you're deselected, my love. Oh, thank you. Hello. Oh, you're having a little nose blow. Where to, lovely chap? Let's do... lemon topaz. Ooh. You do not see that very often. Oh, I like this shape.
I've just got myself a nice yellow jacket.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, show off. Oh, why yellow?
Well, I saw it in one of the high street shops, and I was like, I really like it. It's just, it was bright, and it was just like, oh yeah, I like that. I think I'm, you know, trying to experiment with colour. My wardrobe's a little bit dark sometimes.
Yeah. And sometimes you want to step away from the drabness with a pop of colour like this, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yellow. What does that mean for you, the colour yellow? For me, it means smiley. Dan says light. Kerry says... What was the question? Yellow. Yellow makes you feel or think the colour... What?
Yellow makes me think the colour...
Yellow makes you...
What does the colour yellow make you think?
Thank you, you've described it better than me.
Any sense?
Yeah.
The sun.
The sun, I like it, Ben. Rich, yes, I like that, Ben. Yeah, good. It's sunshine, it's rich. It's only $14.95 though for the richness. Fruity number, zesty. £14.95. It's good. I can make it better. You ready for this? £9.95 is your deal, everybody. Come on through and get it whilst you can. And don't forget, if you see anything you like or you see anything you want to buy, why not give us a text and let us know what you're planning on doing with it, or let me know what you're having for tea, or let me know if you've learned anything on holiday, or just make us jealous. Are you going on holiday anytime soon? Where are you going this year? Are you going anywhere? Am I going anywhere else this year? I am. I'm going to Spain. Yeah, I'm going to Spain. Yeah, I know. Only to see my mum and dad. I say only. I don't mean only if you're watching. Hi. Can't wait to see you. Are you going anywhere, Kerry?
No, on a cruise.
On a cruise? Again? Whereabouts?
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Ooh,
again?
lovely.
No, I've never been there before.
Oh, you've done the Bahamas though, haven't you? Yeah, yeah. Where is it going from? New York?
No, it's going from Florida.
Oh,
and
Florida.
It's going to Aruba,
Aruba?
the Dominican Republic,
Oh, Dominican Republic.
Grand Turk,
I've never even heard of that. Geography is not a strong point, I'll be honest.
one more place, I can't remember.
That's pretty snazzy. Have you been on a cruise?
I've never been on a cruise, no, but I want to go on a river cruise. I want to do like the Danube. I'd love to do that.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Think of the photos. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Have you ever been on a cruise? I used to work on a cruise ship, but I've not been on a cruise. That makes sense. Working's not the same, is it? Did I get days off? No, I did not. No, not on the cruise ship. Yes, it was very hard work. I had a lot of fun, but it was very hard work. You got a day off. Your day off meant you only worked 5 hours, but that was once a month. Yeah, no days off. Hi, Debbie. Yellow is a happy colour, like daisies are the happy flower.
Oh.
Daisies always remind me of that one in the Alice in Wonderland. You know Alice in Wonderland, the animation? They're like
all
the smiley, aren't they? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or dandelions as well. They were... Oh. Buttercups. Do you remember you used to play that game? Do you like butter?
Yeah.
That's not true. That doesn't work.
No.
I'm not a big fan of butter. Always said I was.
Oh, I love butter.
Do you?
Yeah. Absolutely love it.
Oh, it's hard to spread though, isn't it?
Well, yeah. But...
I have mine like a block of cheese, I do. Should we do our Ruby in one item's time, Dan? Yes, let's. We'll do that in one item's time. Before that, come back here, you. Good job, they're strong. I know. Oh my gosh, how many have I got? I've got 15. 1-5, that's it. I know that you are going to love this.
Okay.
Completely and absolutely. Boom.
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 Oh,
Look at that! Oh my giddy ants! That is impeccable. Look at the quality, everyone. That's not just blue, that's like purpley blue. Let's have a look at the one next to it. Boom! Look at that colour as well. And even the other one. Boom! Look at that. Purples. Look at that. Oh, that is all natural. That is all Mother Nature. And that is happening on each and every single one of these. That is incredible. Your graphics are live now. That means you can now order it. We've opened the phone lines on these ones. That is dramatic. That is dynamic. That is quality that just isn't going to quit. This is 15, 14 opportunities now. Look at the quality of that, everybody. I mean, that is not your everyday quality. If I were to place this at a AA, even AAA grade, it wouldn't be a shock to me at all. That is beauty. That is quality, isn't it?
absolutely.
This is the type of strand, and we've all had this, that strand of labradorite that you've made with, and you've maybe gone to make a bracelet or whatever with it, and you've picked out your favourites, you picked out the best quality. This isn't like that.
No.
This is every single one will be for that key piece. Okay, I'm into my single figures now. If you like it and you see it, pick up that phone lines. This is quality. This is one of those high quality strands that is going to last and last and last, and I'm not staying there. Everybody's already bought it. You will pay the final closing price. Do you want a £5 off? £5 back in your pocket. If you saw £5 on the floor, you'd pick it up, wouldn't you? How about £20 back in your pocket now? This is, for me, purest of quality, and it genuinely is. I mean, you know this is your favourite gem, many of you, in particular when it's got this amount of blue in it. And speaking of all the blues, I mean, neon apatite, you're gonna have to, aren't you? You're gonna have to buy them together, and you can quite easily for way less than £100, which you wouldn't normally expect.
No.
More and more very well-known sort of jewellery houses are working with labradorites at the moment, because it is something that is so captivating that people do love and adore. And I mean, those together is just something you cannot ignore. I need these both in my life. Good luck to you all. You're fighting it out now. You're fighting out. It's elbows at dawn. If you like it, do check it out for us. Like when we're on Supermarket Sweep.
Yes.
Elbows at dawn. $49.95 is your deal on this one. Get it whilst you have the opportunity. We don't get to see quality like this often at all. Shall we do it, Dan? Let's. I'm going to bring to you a brand, well done Labradorites. I'm going to bring to you a, let me just show you that as well. Look at that, there's a bit of a rainbow in this one. Anyway, well done everyone. Look, can you see that little rainbow there, look?
Oh yeah.
See it? Isn't that nice? Red and yellow and pink or green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, but you can't because that's not in order. Anyway, well done everyone on that. What I'm about to bring you now is a brand new strand. If you like your ruby, you're going to love this. Bye! When I bring you Ruby, I'm bringing you a member of the Corundum family, and this is classified time after time as, you know, the most high cost member of its family per carat. And I think that when you're dealing with this stone, it is one of the ones that is most, I would say, driven and led in its price point by its individual carat weight. There are certain gemstones that the individual carat weight might make a bit of a difference, but not too much. For example, quartz. You know, if there's a difference in price between a 1 carat quartz and a 2 carat quartz, it's going to be minimal, you know, maybe an extra £1 or £2. Ruby is very much like diamond in the sense of the larger the piece is an individual gem, the bigger the price points. And I'm not just talking £1 here or there. I'm talking, and you can see literally a difference in a millimetre in size, and that could mean for top grade quality £100 per sort of millimetre. It really does make a difference. So sizeability is definitely something you want to look for in your more lavish high-end pieces. And that is exactly what I have here. Huge, huge pieces that quite simply says value. High grade, high quality rubies. The weight on each and every one of these is mammoth, and that means you can get something really eye-catching, and you can get them in individual pieces without having to overwork, say, many small ones. I do apologise. This is beauty. And when you have huge pieces like this, you really get to see the character of each and every one. And this really does have character. Now, I have just obviously on purpose, taking these off the strand for you, just so I can really show you around each one of these pieces. Here they are. Sorry, I was just looking for my tweezers. Because I want to be able to show you the character and the fun and the beauty and the nature in these. I'm just going to pick you a medium-sized one here, because I really want to show you what you don't often see in ruby, which is character. I personally think that ruby is a precious gem, and it is a precious gem. You know, everyone has the, oh, is that a precious gem? Is that a precious gem? You know, it's a highly fought debate in the gemstone world. Ruby has always been classified as a precious gem, even way back in history. So you've got your precious ruby here. And I love that it's got a story to tell. Well, normally, not that ruby can be boring, but it can be quite two-dimensional in essence. This isn't. This has got character. This has got fun to it. And it's got the workability as well, because if I just show you the drill holes on here, you'll be able to see they are much more sizable than you are used to in such a high grade strand. Now that's great for its workability. It means you can go through there a couple of times depending on the thread you're working with. It means that actually you could almost incorporate these into your seed beading, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're fantastic.
They really are, aren't they? And they are seriously substantial. I mean, if we just look at this one individual piece here, this is a pendant for me in its size, very easily. It's sizable enough, it's got enough pizzazz about it, it's got enough of that wonderful kind of integrity, not only in the name of its being ruby, but also in that beauty of its shape and size and its boldness. Now, I just need to make you aware, now this is very much an ish. Could you get your calculator out for me, Dan? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Could you just divide 85 by 12 for me? Just because I want to know the carat weight of each one of these. 7 grams. 7 carats? 7 carats we've worked out there. 7 carats worth approximately on each per gem. Per ruby. Now, it's obviously, it depends how many you get, but just to give you an idea. Let me just type in 7 carat ruby. Enter. This is into my search engine. Shopping section. Press the right button, Bex. Without showing anything. Can you see that there? They are. Oh. You saw it though, didn't you? Your search 7 carat ruby did not match any shopping results. That goes to show you that this is rare, this is unusual, this is not seen often, not just here but anywhere. If you want the creme de la creme, oh how. You are joking. That is impeccable. That is exceptional. That really is something else. I mean, genuinely, 7 carats worth doesn't even come up on our shopping list on a well-known search engine site. This is absolutely dynamic. Imagine if you're going to be doing, selling your pieces, and you're going to be the one person in that, I know, fair or in that tent or wherever you are, selling 7 carat rings approximately. That is exceptional. And please remember as well that when you are sort of weighing these to sell them, we're talking about 5 carats to the gram. Okay, so weigh them out. If you've got a gram in your gemstone, you know it's going to be 5. If you've got a gram, you know it's going to be 5 carats, and so on and so forth. These are substantial, aren't they?
Yeah, they're fantastic.
I can't get over that price point. If you'd have put a 1 at the start of that, that's still good.
Still really good.
Really is, isn't it?
They're really quirky as well. That word again.
Quirks. Now, what do we mean by quirky with these?
Well, because they're not a regular shape, are they? They're a nice natural shape, and I prefer stones like this or gems like this because you can tell that it's an actual gemstone.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah, you can. You can tell it's the real deal.
Yeah.
It's like Mother Nature intended it to be that way, and she did, because this is natural. This is the real deal. You know, we've not dyed it this way or even heated it, which a lot of people don't even class as treatment. But this is something very special, I think, to get your hands on 7 carats worth of ruby. If I said to you, you know, I'm gonna buy you a 7 carat ruby ring. What would you think? You'd think I was going to propose to you, wouldn't you? You know, you really would though, or you'd think I'd done something really wrong, wouldn't you? That is not an everyday gift.
No.
You are basically getting, for just one of these, like a lifetime gift, and maybe even a family heirloom, for the price of a 10-day bouquet of flowers. Maybe not even a 10-day one, maybe a 7-day one. I think that is sensational. So what we're going to do, ring, cufflinks, with these ones. Dainty anklet, of course, Ben's favourite. Have you ever owned a dainty anklet, Ben? You've got 6 of them. Ah, lovely. Woo! You have got absolutely loads on these today. Well done, everyone. £9.95 for these big, bold pieces. I just think they're absolutely luxurious.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Absolutely. I think I'd do a nice macrame bracelet with those, actually.
Yeah. I think that is exceptional. I really do. Check it out, says Dan. Basically, because if you don't check it out, then that means that you don't own it. So please do be as quick as a dart if you can. I've just realised, forgot to get that song for you, didn't I? Don't worry. We'll sort that out in the next bit of the show. Don't you worry. Sort that out for you. Shall we quickly get one more on for you? Road Crow site. Road Crow site I've got for you now. Let me find it. Oh, okay. Price point me. This is beautiful. I did see this one earlier on because it really grabbed my attention, that kind of nurturing colour that you get with this. Rhodochrosite, how many strands of it do you have in your collection? 1, 2, 3, bet it's not more than 5. This is rare, this is unusual to see, but look at the quality of it. That is nurturing. That is a really delicate, almost raspberry ripple kind of colour. It's got that candy floss effect to it. I mean, that is stunning, isn't it? That is true salmon colour. And yes, it's natural. Yes, it's the real deal. It's got so much intrigue to it. It's a very unusual gem. I'm not going to tell you too much about rhodochrosite because it is quite an interesting gemstone actually, and I know, you know, if you do want to kind of get your teeth into something a little bit gemological, then it is quite an interesting gemstone to find out about and read about. There are a few myths and legends about it as well, so it can be quite a good one to sort of get your teeth into. So if you do want to go and do your research, absolutely feel free to, because I think it is quite a captivating gemstone to do so actually. And I'm just throwing it out there because I'm a bit of a quirky kitten. What about that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't shown you this, have I? Nope. Why? Because that's coming up for you in the final hour, which, can you believe, is the next hour? Yeah. What? I know. Hasn't today flown? Be honest, it has, hasn't it? Oh, there's the fans outside, waiting for Ben. £24.95 is your deal on this one today. You've got 75 carats of, go lovely with Kerry's dress and crop top. Oh, it would. Really nice. Well done to you all getting your hands on these ones. Okay, everyone. You've been looking at this necklace and this ring I've been wearing, and you've probably noticed that we have got something really, really high-end and kind of executive coming up for you. This that I have for you is one of the necklaces that we're going to be looking at in a very, very, very short space of time. It's almost that sort of infinity sign, isn't it? It's beautiful. Now, I will make you aware, this kit is unusual. It's not like a kit that we get to see very often at all. You have got serious workability and value for money. Don't go anywhere. I've got this and more coming up in a truly irresistible kit.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker, Ivy House, Henley Road, Outhill, Studley, B807DU. Get making and good luck. You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you have found a workshop you'd like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button. Fill in the required fields and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator Wendy at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $4.95.
It couldn't be easier to buy from Jewellery Maker with all the information you need right there on screen, from the item code and the product description right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Hello everybody, welcome one and all to Jewellery Maker. My name is Becky and today I am joined by Katie Reed. Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
I know I've sort of been with you for like the last 6 hours, but not the point. Still nice to ask, isn't it? Katie, this kit, what did you think?
Oh, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Bling to the max.
Blingity bling bling, which is perfect really for our Hollywood inspired theme day today, which I think does say decadence. It does say, you know, high end glamour of richness of colour, of sparkle, of sheen, and this kit does all of that and so much more. This is so beautiful as a collection. There is loads here.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at these 2, 4, 6 pieces, but you're probably forgetting 7, 8 pieces that you've made from this one kit.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes on and on and on, doesn't it?
It does.
I think this is glorious as a look and effect, and there's a lot of kind of high-end quality here, isn't there?
Yeah.
You've got all of the Swarovski in there. You've got precious metals in here as well, because there's rhodium plating. You've got it all going on in here. Tell me what you thought when you first opened the box of goodies.
Well, when I first saw it, I just took out the cup chain and I was just staring at it, and you know, it's fantastic. I do love the cup chain.
What is it about it that you adore so much?
It's a sparkle. It's my inner magpie. I can't help it.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. I mean, wow.
Oh, it is just so high-end, isn't it? Now, as someone who's not worked with this type of chain before, tell me how it is to work with, because I know a lot of people at home might not have been able to, because when we do things like this individually, you know, they are sometimes out of people's price bracket.
Yeah. It's really easy, and I'll be showing you in the demo how to use it. But it's really easy to use.
Yeah, so really easy to work with and easy to use. So you've got a huge amount of that in there. I've also got for you a selection of your Swarovski. Now, literally yesterday evening I got back from America and was in lots of different places around California, and Swarovski is huge over there, absolutely mammoth. In Vegas in particular, there are some of the biggest Swarovski shops I've ever seen. You have got here a lot of Swarovski, and I think when you say that name, it means, well, it's a well-known, highly recognised brand, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I went to Las Vegas, there was a lot of bags like Swarovski.
You're right.
Encrusted.
Bags
And
you're
things
right.
like that. Yeah, absolutely.
And I think when you have quality like this, that you can understand why it is such a recognised brand. They're nice and durable, they have got a decent sized drill hole, and they have a really great individual unique colouring. And you've got that glorious purple hue, not only in the bicones, such as this, but also in the likes of these oval drops, which are top drilled on one side, but also in these ones, which have got that kind of galvanized mirrored back, which makes them great for, you know, cerulean, but also makes them great for, you know, rings, as you can see I'm wearing as well. And we've made it even easier for you because we've got the backings for them, which are rhodium plated. Now, must be great having these, because sometimes people will look at, in essence, sort of cabochon shapes and think, oh no, what do I do?
Yeah, they're absolutely perfect. So if you wanted to wire wrap them with the wire and prong set them yourself, then you can do that. But you have the option here of using the prongs there that you get in, and they're amazing.
And that's the great thing with them as well, that, you know, you do have that option there, but you can just fill them with resin if you want to, or whatever you set your mind to, really, polymer clay or anything, if you don't want to use these in that manner. Now, these ones are special indeed. These are the ones that you've used in kind of the face jewellery design. Tell me about them.
Oh, they are just spectacular. They're very similar to sort of some of the gemstone chains that we've sort of done in this kind of style.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah, no, I love these, absolutely. And that, when I saw them, I knew exactly what I was going to do with them straight away, so.
They kind of spoke to you?
Yeah, they did.
No, I've not seen, I mean, just look at them. You can see them kind of at the forefront of this recording. They just look elegant and high-end, and they are, aren't they?
They are, absolutely.
And that glorious golden hue that matches in with the chain itself, the cup chain itself, I think works so beautifully. I've also got wire for you, as we mentioned. I have got for you your 1mm thickness wire, and that's in the gold. Don't forget, this is kind of our, if you will, original wire, and therefore it's got sort of a lovely malleability and softness to it, but still having that strength. And then you've also got the 0.4 in here as well. So just under 0.5 mm in thickness, so it's great to create patterns and textures, and also to wire wrap some of your Swarovski or gemstones on. This is a big amount you've got here. In individual components, I mean, you've got a lot going on, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that when you're dealing with Swarovski and you're dealing with qualities such as this, including the precious metal, your mind's already set at the higher price point, the higher end of the scale, isn't it? Get ready to own it. Your graphics are coming in now. There they are. This is your chance to get your hands on the Bollywood bling. If you like colour, if you like interest, if you like that separation of light, this has got it. It's going to go on and on and on and on, whether you're making that ring you're looking at now, whether you're looking at making a neckline piece such as the one I'm wearing. You have got it here. You have got it all. You have got the opportunity to work with these to create such a dramatic and dynamic effect without going too far and in kind of out of your comfort zone or out of your stress levels, basically. This is your chance. Let's get ready to own it. You ready? Let's do it, everyone. Pick up that phone, JewelleryMaker.com. Your price point is rolling down.
Wow.
To dramatically under £30. That is £27.95. When I was talking to you about the chain before, I was mentioning the chain, wasn't I? I was saying that when we celebrate ourselves, sometimes it's out of people's comfort, not comfort zone, sorry, price range for a chain. At that price, you've not just got the chain, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 varieties of your Swarovski, 2 of your wire on top. You've got that beautiful effect coming from the prongs, kind of the setting, let's say. This is a very, very, very special chance you've got here. If you like what you see, pick up that phone. Remember that when we do a kit for you, we do you some of the best prices you have available. And the great thing is they go so far. You can see we've got 9 pieces here, but actually you will have elements of this left over that you could make even more. We here at Jewellery Maker very rarely say to you, buy this kit and you can make this one thing. We say to you, buy this kit, you can make this, 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 and have time and product left over to have your own fun, essentially. This is your opportunity. Good work to you all. It's going. This is very popular, probably because, you know, it's the chain which you don't get to see in a kit and therefore discounted very often at all, but also those rich and intriguing colours as well are in there. It's very special. £27.95. Did you expect a price like that? Be completely honest.
No, I didn't. No, I was kind of thinking about like 35 upwards really for this.
Yeah. I mean, I said to you earlier on, both kits today were being naughty, will be under 35. I didn't tell you both were actually under 30. If you do want to get your hands on the previous kit, then you still have the opportunity to do so. But literally, I'm in low figures on that one. And this one is heading to be the exact same thing. So please be quick as you can, because I don't want you to miss out if you deserve a beautiful collection of workable pieces like this. And I think this will be good for someone who's seed beaded for a long time. Maybe even, you were saying this is very easy to work with.
Yeah.
Someone new?
Yeah, oh yes, definitely. Yeah, absolutely, someone new. Yeah.
Oh, we have got loads to learn. So let's dive into our demonstration, shall we? Just to let you know that this is a free demo. We're giving you free tuition. And all you have to do basically is buy the kit and you'll be able to recreate these looks, this demo and more, as I said. So do just make sure you are kind of staying tuned so that you can be inspired, so you know exactly what to do when you get this home. So please tell me, what are we learning to make today, Katie?
Well, I'm going to show you how to make one of the rings. Yeah, but I'm also just going to sort of go through how I've created the nose ring part for the ear to nose piece.
Fantastic.
So, literally, I'm just going to cut about an inch or two of the 1mm wire. I'm just going to pop in with my bell making pliers, just to there, and then create a loop on one side, and then I'm just going to bring that round, and we're going to create another loop on the other side, like so. Okay, and then just going to bring one loop round one side, one loop round the other side, and then there we've got our
nose hoop.
Yes, the nose hoop. So then that bit there.
So
would
this
then,
means you don't have to have a piercing for this. I will add.
And that's what I've got in at the moment. So,
Isn't that cool?
So you could just have it as is, or you can, adorn it with the lovely crystals. So
that's cool, isn't it? That you can kind of, have a little.
But you could do that, or you could do them for the tops of your ears as well.
These bits, What are those bits called, Kerry? Helix. I knew she'd know. She's got 11 piercings in her ears. Ooh. You've got another one. Hang on, she's counting. This could take some time. Anyway.
Right then, so for the ring, I'm literally just, obviously depending on the size that you want to make your ring for whoever you're making it for. So I'm just going to use my ring mandrel, and I'm just going to pop my wire around.
Yeah.
Okay, I probably haven't cut enough for that one, so I shall start again. That's all right. Well, more is better than not enough. Right then, so start again. There we go. So I'm just going to pop that around my ring mandrel.
Okay.
And as you can see, we've got our two pieces of wire just crossing over at the front.
I see.
Now we don't want them too long. So I'm just literally going to cut one side, and then cut the other side, and then we're going to go in with our pliers.
Yeah.
And just sort of bend it down a little bit, just to sort of go with the flow with the ring shape, so your round shape. So now we've got the base of our ring. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is to get the cup chain, and I'm going to take 4 of the crystals off.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take 4 off there, and then I'm going to get some of the 0.4. Probably about 12 inches will be enough. And we're going to just move these out of the way there. We're just going to wrap our 0.4 just around this part of the ring here a couple of times. In fact, what I will do is I will go in half and we'll start halfway, so then you can do half on one side and half on the other, and you don't have to add in.
Ah, good tip.
So pop that in.
Mm-hmm.
To there. It's just literally a coiled wrap that we're doing. So I'm just going to do this a couple of times. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're going to add in our cup chain. So I'm just going to hold that into there, and we've got the middle of the cup chain there. So just hold the other wire out of the way, and then I'm just going to wrap round in between the spaces 4 times. 3 and 4. And then we come back underneath, and then what we're going to do is go across, and then we'll continue wrapping this one on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then come back onto this side, and then you just want to coil your wire just around the ring shank there, and then you could do these in with some of the bicones as well, and then you can create some nice stacker rings.
Oh, I love this.
Which are all the rage at the moment.
Oh, bang on trend.
Bang on trend.
Aren't they, Kerry? She has stacker rings.
And then this is exactly the same principle as the bangle that I've done. It's just that obviously it's on a larger scale, and I've used more of the cup chain for that.
Yeah.
So, and then we just bring that round, and there we have, and you can wire wrap as far down to your heart's content, and then that sort of gives it the gold work sort of look that you have with your Indian style jewellery. So that is the finished article, and then we can just keep going around. But as I say, I did that with the bangle, and I literally did the same thing with the bangle there. So that is...
Now, that is easy. Whichever way you look at it, that is lemon squeezy.
Nice and easy, yep.
But it's glorious, isn't it? That's fab, Katie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for showing us that. I was just having a little think, actually, and I was thinking about purple and green. We always say they go well together.
Yep.
I mean, something like this with maybe these connectors.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Just an idea.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. Feel free to catch it if you want to. This is coming up for you as a deal. Oh, well, within the next 35 minutes or so. And I was also thinking, just an idea, with this chain. What do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is our neon appetite that we had earlier on, but I just thought it would work quite nicely. How might you incorporate these together?
Well, I would probably wrap the neon apatite in between each of the gaps of the cup chain.
Oh, that's
and
a good
I would
idea.
perhaps do a teardrop shape and have it like a hanging from the head, a bit like the lady in the picture there.
Oh, the lady
like
in the Bollywood design.
Yes.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
For this
so
picture
I would have
here.
it just like that. And as I'd done with the first kit as well, so I would probably have it like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a really, really good idea. Katie, I so appreciate your creativity. Thank you very much for sharing that demonstration with us and making it look so simple. Don't forget, if you've got any question for Katie, you can text us in. She's here for the next, how long? 38 minutes or something. 38 minutes.
38 minutes.
And 32 seconds. Thank you, Katie.
You're welcome.
I'm off over this way because I need to take a seat because I have got more deals for you. I've got some miss it, miss out treats for you coming up. What does miss it, miss out mean? I hear you ask. Tell us, Ben.
It means if you miss it,
You miss out. It's that simple, everybody. It basically means low stock, basically. It's easier, isn't it? Anyway, where shall we go? Oh my gosh, I love these. And the marquee shape for me is gorgeous. The marquee shape, it's a bit of a... Do you know what, I'm going to say it because it's that time of night. It's past the watershed. Bit of a sexy shape. I know. But it is because it's said to be designed on the shape of a kissable mouth. Oh. That's what it said. It's a bit fruity, that, isn't it? It's a bit fruity. This is your London Blue Topaz in your marquise pieces today. Have a little look. Oh.
Very nice.
Oh. Ooh. That is something special. Oh my goodness, already that's a great price. But I'm about to give this a snogging deal. Not literally. £59.95. Come on in and grab it whilst you can. This is high end. This is glamorous. This is the type of thing that makes your finger look slender. Do you know what I mean? If you pop this on as a ring, you know what I mean, don't you? Because it's long, because it bows out slightly. It's a really kind of, sort of, I don't know how to put it. Like, I don't know, just quite a delicate shape, really, isn't it, actually? Really is. It's just got such a lovely look and feel to it, and it really draws the eye. I mean, you can't ignore these, can you? You really can't. It does draw the eye. It is kind of, it gives you that sort of flicker interaction of light and stuff, doesn't it? That really kind of draws your eye down the centre of this. 4 of these ones left right now. Oh no, is that it? Blimey. £59.95 for you today. If you want to add a little bit of sparkle, hey, you could have a couple on your finger, couldn't you? Couldn't you? Like a stacker.
Yeah.
Start off large. Go smaller. That's a goner. Oh, I better move on. Well done, everybody. The Baltic Amber pendant, by the way, is our showstopper. Coming up for you before the end of this hour. Look at that. And let me dome it. Oh, you can see into that, can't you? Oh. Oh. That's coming up for you in a few tickety-boos. But before that... Oh... Dan's got a lovely voice. Do you know it? Yeah, it's dead nice. Sometimes you sound like I don't know, a bingo caller. Do you know, like a bingo caller when you're quite like grabbed by their voice?
Yeah.
1 in 8, 18. It's that kind of voice. Oh, it is nice. It is a very specialised radio station talkback just for me. You're right. Never thought of that. Oh, that is specialist. Coming up next for you, jewel-coloured popcorn chain. Now, this is probably one of the last times you see it before we reorder this, Dan says, because we are low in stock on it. If you love your mixed metals, which are bang on trend, then you've got your chance now. This is 15 opportunities left, and it's £17.95. If you've not seen it before, you grab the little circular section and then whoop, you slide it up or down, and that will adjust the length of your necklace or your bracelet. £9.95. That's just for the last 15. Once this is gone, this is gone. If you miss it, you miss out. Correct. I'll be honest with you, that was a much better reaction than I expected. I am proud of you all. Oh, shocked me. 15 of these ones available for you. At this point, people are now ringing in and getting their hands on the phone line. I don't think we expected actually to get such a deal as that, but we have today. So if you like it, you know what to do. 0800 644 655 for you today. A real special treat of a deal there for you, everybody. If you like it, add it whilst you can. Let me just take this necklace off for you. So you can have that gorgeous necklace. Thanks. There you are, Ben, no problem. Going off for photography. Oh, you know how it is. 9 of these ones left, everybody. And let me just show you the sliding motion again. I have just pulled it all the way off. But that's okay, because you can put them back on, as we know, because you buy your own sliders separately, don't you? But actually, that is a good thing to do here. Classic Redican, I've just had him here. Classic Redican. But obviously you can use the sliders separately, can't you? Because you can do different chains on this, actually, can't you?
Yeah.
Which is good. So you can, you know, I've just popped it back through there for you. See, look how easy that was. Didn't even need a tool. There you are. Well done. 3 of those left. I'm going to leave the final 3 with you, everyone. Do you like turquoise? Of course I do. Who doesn't? There's something about turquoise, isn't there, that is so known, that is so sort of unique and individual. Everybody knows that turquoise is rare. I've shown you numerous articles before with headlines such as turquoise rarer than diamond, turquoise more expensive than rhodium, turquoise best investment of year, whatever it was. You know, this is literally a headline gemstone. This is your headline gemstone. Don't get me wrong, those headlines weren't verbatim, but I have shown you them. You know exactly what I'm talking about. This is what this is. This is a headline focal, and when I'm bringing them to you in workable rounds that are faceted, which we don't get to see often on turquoise, you go into a different realm. You are going to a different realm. This is absolutely captivating. Now, I will let you know, I'm going to give you a little heads up. I've only got 4 of these available now. 4, that's it. I'm sorry. But it is the final 4. And because it's the late show, I'm able to do a little bit of a something that I might not be able to get away with all the time, especially when managers are in. £49.95 for turquoise. I mean, if you were to buy an individual one of these gemstones in a ring in sterling silver, you'd be way above £49.95, and that'd be for one, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think of this strand and that price point, please?
Well, the price point is amazing, and I mean that strand, the colour is just fantastic, and I love the fact that you get the inclusions going through it as well. Yeah. I do love that. I think I would probably be tempted to make a suite of jewellery with that, definitely. And again, I would probably just put 3 on a chain, and then have your earrings, and then perhaps do a ring as well with it. So
great idea.
Yeah.
Really nice idea. You could do absolutely loads, really, couldn't you? You truly could. If you like what you see, then add it to your order ASAP, because there is a lot on here that you could really have a lot of fun with. Only 2 of them left. And don't forget, if you've not shopped with us before, you can do so at JewelleryMaker.com. It's really easy, actually. If I show you JewelleryMaker.com real quick, I'll just show you what's going on there. Oh, you all right, Ben? You're not doing a Katie, are you? Chucking gems about.
On the floor.
He's Jock Swarovski. Oh, are you all right, Ben? Do you want some help?
Nah.
You sure?
You couldn't help.
I couldn't, no, but I was being polite, love. I have got, this is our website, and if you go on today's products, you can see we've had absolutely loads on. This is all just the mid-show. We had that Labradorite, we had that Rhoda Crocite, we had Imperial Topaz, we had Neon Apatite, we had that Zambian Emerald. We've had absolutely loads and loads on tonight's show, so do feel free to have a little snoop over that if maybe you've just got the kids off to bed. If so, well done. Or you've just finished your tea, do feel free to have a little look. Now, for the final 28 minutes and 52 seconds, approximately now, on the Miss It Miss Out, I've got your final few shop-opportunities of this glorious amethyst, which isn't just purple in its guise, it's purple with that backflash of pinks. This is a beautiful amethyst. If you're a February baby, then this is the one for you. It's natural Zambian amethyst, and it's £12.95. Imagine it with that Zambian emerald I did for you earlier on, or imagine it with. Do you know what? I'm putting it out there. I'm going to say it. Deal of the day. London Blue Topaz. Why not?
Yeah.
That and that together. God, blimey, that is high end, isn't it? Maybe you want to pair it with Ben's favourite. Neon Apatite, right, Ben?
Yeah.
What does this make you think of, Ben?
Do you want?
Yeah. I'm trying to be
what
casual.
now?
Yeah.
From here or?
What? Quick, come on in. Yeah.
Am I? Is okay?
Yeah, of course it is. I'm going to keep my hand still. Yeah. This kind of combination and this kind of beauty with this gemstone.
Gosh, I need a haircut.
What does it make you think of, Director Ben?
It's kind of like, I don't know. Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some neon appetite. My motto's always been when it's right, it's right. I'm not for it getting missed, is getting so excited. Sky rockets in flight.
Woo!
Neon appetite.
Woo! Yes!
Well, neon appetite.
Ben, high five! Oh, you hear the crowd going wild then, Ben.
I'm no Michael Wolf, but...
Fans, step back, step
I do what I can.
back. You are rad. I haven't heard that in years. And it's a shame, actually. It's a shame. It's a shame. Oh, if you came to the mid-show, I'd hear it quite a lot. You're right. Yeah, you would. Yeah. That is your neon apatite and amethyst. £12.95 on this amethyst. They work so nicely together. What might you do with something like this, just to show it off?
I think I would actually just restrand it as is, like it is there, with the gizmo coil bits in between as well. I really like that.
Yeah.
I think I'll just simply restrand it.
Glam in it. Absolutely glam. £12.95. You don't want to miss it because I've only got 4 of those ones left. So good luck, everybody. Next we're going. Price point, May. This is stunning. This is sensational. I can't get over this. I don't believe I'm about to bring you this gemstone. Check it and check it. Check that name, check that gemstone and check that colour. You are joking. Okay, let's not hang around on this one. Okay, tourmaline, I'm going to super go through this real quick with you. Tourmaline, basically it used to be quite frustrating for me because it's one of my favourite gemstones because it's one of the rarest gemstones. I love something a bit different and something a little bit quirky. A few years ago, we did one of our biggest shipments of gemstones ever on tourmaline. And usually if we buy like a parcel, it'll be, a parcel of gemstones. We did a whole shipment of tourmaline and we paired up with our sister company at the time. So we were able to do a massive bulk order. It was one of the best prices out there ever we got on it. It was so good that we had some amazingly well-known companies coming to us and asking to buy our shipment from us for a higher price point. And basically it was kind of frustrating for us because I would sit here and say, this is a really rare gemstone, let me tell you, trust me, and then I'd bring like 4 strands to you. But it's purely because of that shipment, purely because of that very special one-off purchase. We've never done a purchase like it before nor after, and maybe never ever will again. And the fact of the matter is, that shipment ran out a year or so ago. What we have now is what we have, and it is the minimal amount left over, and we're still able to get a very, very special deal. But actually I think what we've got on this strand right here is another level because it's not the odds and ends that we're used to. We've gone for the high quality, the #1 level. You are going to absolutely have your socks knocked off if you've not seen this gemstone before. This is everything you want and more in a gem. Rarity of rarity in one of the rarest colours in the world. This is your pink tourmaline. You know me, I won't tell you to pick up the phone for no reason. I'm going to tell you to pick up the phone if you were a connoisseur. I'm going to tell you to pick up the phone if you love rarity of natural gems. And I'm going to tell you to pick up the phone if you love what I can honestly say is like a giveaway price. This is a giveaway price. I've paid more than this for tourmaline at staff cost. £19.95. That's half price. That is a half price deal for you that you've got on your screen right here, right now. £19.95. I have paid more than that for tourmaline at staff cost.
Granted, not the same strand. I don't think I've ever seen this strand before, but that is sensational. This is rarity. This is such an unusual opportunity for you to get your hands on. You don't get to see tourmaline in one colour like this often. I mean, I know it's slightly variation in tonality, but you get to see all the different colours, don't you? Maybe you just want one hue that you can use in channel setting. Maybe you love the clarity on this strand. Maybe you love that super rich, quite passionate pink, actually, that you have protruding through this strand. I've only got 4 of these left, 3 now, sorry, just as I went to say that. Okay, I am now over allocated. That means more connoisseurs and collectors are out there that want this and can have availability. I'm so sorry, that is over allocated now. Massive well done to every single one of you, and good luck to the final 2 places. That is sensational. I adore that. Okay, I've got a sky blue topaz here, which I just think has got a lovely delicacy to it and a really nice glow. Take a little look at this. Really, under £30 again. Oh, that's brilliance right there for you. Sometimes referred to as internal lustre. So lustre is the surface. So think about it like when you wash your hair. If you just wash your hair with your shampoo, you know, it looks one certain way. Then, you treat yourself to a deep hair mask or a bit of oil or a bit of conditioner, and all of a sudden it's more shiny. That's lustre. Okay, so that's lustrous. The shinier it is, and that's the surface. But sometimes in certain gems you can get brilliance, which is this. Glow on the inside. That is brilliance, and we're about to make the brilliance go further by taking the price lower. £14.95 is your deal on this one today. I think that is something very special.
Absolutely.
Tell me what you might do with something like this, please, Katie.
I think I would be tempted to, because of the colour, it's like a sort of cloudy, like a cloud type colour. And I would probably do a wirework cloud and infill that with, and then just have a couple just hanging down like little raindrops or something. Yeah.
That's a really lovely idea. Hey, you could even, I mean, there'd be big raindrops, but you could, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Or if you wanted to, deal of the day.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you wanted to. Oh, everybody, I've only got 6 of these ones available right here, right now. I hope your evening's going well. I hope your tea was scrummy, tea or dinner or whatever you like to call it. I hope it was absolutely scrum. Hey, guess what? Monday's almost over. Hardest day of the week, a Monday, often for many of us, isn't it? Hey, Monday's nearly over. That's good. I don't mind a Monday. Like I said, I came bounding into work this morning. Bounding in. Do I have a least favourite day?
I don't like Saturdays, only because I work it.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a. Is it busy though on a Saturday?
Yeah, it goes quick.
Doesn't it keep you on your toes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
keeps
being busy.
It keeps you in check.
Keeps you in check. I think she is one that needs to keep in check. I think Sunday's a tricky one. Yeah, Sunday.
Oh, I love Sundays.
Do you?
Yeah. Sundays, lazy days, you know, or you could go for a nice walk, or you know.
You can kind of do what you want. Do you know what? I don't have a least favourite day. I've only just learned that about myself. Okay. Now, how great would this go with my first deal of the day today? Look at this. That's lengthy, isn't it? Rounds of opal. Wow, that one's clear. Very unusual. Very unusual indeed. Lavender opal, graduated round strand, variation in colours. Rounds are very simple to wear with. That's why it's the main thing we talk about on our beginners DVD. Tiny quantity, I'm afraid. £6.95.
That's amazing.
For all of this, let me measure my strand. 50 centimetres minimum. Mine just happens to be 52 centimetres, and yes, that is minus the tassels. That is something to behold.
Yeah.
If I were to, you know, do that, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That is a genuine gemstone strand. 7 of these ones available. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Do not forget. And please remember for me that when you do see amazing prices like this, it's only during the live show that I can guarantee these. So please, please, please do make sure you're making the most of them whilst you have the opportunity to do so. This is majorly oversubscribed, so I do apologise. More of you want it than can get it. £6.95. Thank you very much. Next up, Imperial Topaz. Oh.
I mean, nice isn't even the word. Oh my gosh. Oh, just look at this. Have you ever seen an Argyle diamond? You know, an Argyle diamond, that rich champagne colour. That's what we've got here, isn't it? That kind of but look, much more buoyancy with the internal light interaction than you might expect in a diamond normally, especially in pieces this large. Oh, that is high-end glamour. Now, imperial topaz from this location, okay, can only be mined for a few months of the year. And when we do mine it, you can only have 3 to 4 miners in the mine at any one time. And in the winter months, this mine is a lake. It's completely covered in water, so we can't even get to it. That means that price points like this on such a rare gemstone is impeccable. Yeah. I mean, when you can only get a gemstone for a few months of the year, you expect serious prices. Yeah. I mean, we've seen it with the likes of chrome dioxide. We've seen it, you know, with these gemstones that you can't always get your hands on. We see exceptionally high price, like your Singida tanzanite. You know, you can only get that a certain amount of time, so you pay bigger prices. At that price for this location and that story, because remember, not all imperial topaz will be from this mine. Not all imperial topaz you can only mine a few months of the year. Like the one I brought for you earlier on, you know, that was from a different location, so we don't have that issue. But I wouldn't expect that price to be connotated with this gem and this difficulty and this difficulty and this tail, if you will, in particular for the quality of this strand. We don't get to see much imperial topaz from this mine, actually. And if I stick my neck out on the line, I'm probably going to say I personally, in memory, haven't seen a strand like this from this mine that we only get to every so now and again in the last year and a half, maybe 2 years actually. So really very special to be able to get, in particular when you've got that Argyle diamond colour, that diamond-like sparkle, and a brilliance that actually is maximising not only the colour but the captivation of each and every single one of these. This is the type of strand that for me, I wouldn't just be making one piece of jewellery, I could be making 8, 9. I'm just thinking earrings. You know, I'd use 1 in a ring. I'd go wild and use like 7 in a necklace. But I could make loads and loads. I know. Calm down, Beck. 7? 7 in a necklace? I know. I've got a really itchy leg. Sorry. I can't show you. I can't show you because, well, I just can't. But no, it's not peeling. I was hiking. This is such a cool story. I mean, it's not, but I was hiking. Wait, I'll give you a quick show. There, look. Woo! Cactus. I got gotten by a cactus. Genuinely. I know. No, I wasn't in Vegas. Where was I? Was it Runyon Canyon? No, can't remember. I've done a lot of hikes. I did Runyon Canyon, yeah. Where did you say, Petal? Ooh. This is
yummy.
Wow. That is like amber, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, imagine this with the amber. Just as an idea.
Very nice.
Please tell us what springs to mind. Oh, Katie. Oh, we haven't done it today.
All right.
It is citrine. Katie Reed, 3 words, a go.
Sunny, smiley, sensuous.
That deserves a slow clap. That was the alliteration and the 3-word game. Gosh, you're good at this, aren't you? £29.95 is your deal up on your screen today, everyone. It is bright, it is bold, it is exactly as you said. Exactly all of those words. It's got it all, hasn't it?
Yeah, and you're right. It does have that like honey sort of colour as well, like your ambers. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
It's serious strength, isn't it? Seriously strong.
That'll go lovely in my new yellow jacket.
Oh, way up. Yeah. I think this is delectable. And, you know, maybe it'll go with your coat too, who knows? Hey. It's just an idea. This is much richer. This is more of a... Is it Mandarin? That's more like a Mandarin citrine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Madeira, that's the word I'm thinking of. Mandarin or Madeira, either or, it's up to you. They look good, don't they? Let me just do a little twisteroo, if I may. Oh, how nice is that? Anyone played Buckaroo? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Not for years. Not for years and years. And Hungry Hippos. Oh, I used to love that.
Yeah.
Oh, no skill really.
No.
Was there? Not really. You played that fairly recently, did you? Aw. Do you remember that one where you used to have to yank the teeth out of a crocodile? Do you remember that?
No.
That was an odd one. There was someone, I can't even remember who it was now, who got a gift at Christmas that was very similar to that game. Well, very similar to Buckaroo. But you pull, sorry if you're eating, fake bogies out of its nose. Have you seen that? And then, if you pull like the wrong one, the top of its head pop out.
Oh, right.
I know, for kids.
Sounds fantastic.
I know, I saw it and thought, that is... Ooh. Anyway, just me. Very close to our showstopper. Do not forget, on that really, really special amber. Before that, though, rounds of ruby, 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 ruby. They're huge. Again, we've had a lot of sizable rubies on today. Maybe you saw those massive, approximately 7 carat rubies earlier on and you thought, I love them, but I prefer something a little bit more organised. This is your organised. How on earth are we going to do that? We're taking a hit. Okay, everybody, we're about to take a hit on this, all right? We have seen a loophole, we have seen a leeway, and therefore we are going to run away with said leeway. This is a kind of late night. I hope you've had a good day. Don't go to bed just yet. You know, give yourself 15, 20 minutes just to cool down and make the most of this deal. Should be £60 today. £29.95, and that is a huge amount. It's all really nicely and evenly worked out for you from that big, bold, centralised piece at a 9mm to the 4mm. That means so much. It means you can do a graduated piece which follows a nice lyricism, or it means that you can do, you know, here's a big focal central piece, have a little look at this, or you can do, oh, dainty, delicate. You can do a whole suite of jewellery. Get the really small ones, maybe for your earrings, medium ones for your bracelet, centre one for a pendant, maybe the one next to it is a ring. You know, you could do a lot with these, and it's ruby. 3 left now, 29, 2 left now, 29.95, and it's gone. Well done, everyone. That is not a deal I expected. Okay, I'm going to bring to you really quickly a lavender quartz, if I may. Oh, this is like your optical quartz. I love this. It's like an optical quartz. It's almost, when you look at things like this, it's almost like, not a magic eye. What's it called? I don't know, but you'll know. A hologram. Almost like a hologram. Could just be me. Have a look if you've not seen this before. Get ready. Oh,
yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It is like a hologram, isn't it? I mean, it looks even more kind of captivating in real life. I know what you're thinking. What treatment have you put on that, Becky, to give it that look? I'll be honest with you, nothing. It's totally natural. It is the real deal. And I can do you a discount. Let me ask you, how many sort of hologram quartz do you have, or lavender quartz do you have? Probably not many, but you can now. £29.95 for you, and it really is an intriguing look that you get with it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Don't you think? It's not over the top. It's kind of got a vintage feel to it. It's you know, a little kind of peck of colour, isn't it, if you will? I think this is gorgeous. Vicky says, Crocodile Dentist and Gooey Louie, that's his name. Pull out the bogey. Bang! I can't believe you've not seen it.
I'm going to have a look.
You're going to have to.
Yeah.
Thing is, the faux bogey, faux bogues if you will, the fogey, good one, I dropped mine on the carpet. Well, the little girl I was playing with, whew, she was not happy because the bogey got quite fluffy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, ruined it. Hey, Debbie! I bought that bogey game for my niece when she was 8. She's over 20 now. Lol, favourite auntie. That is the kind of gift that you buy to someone as like, oh, I'm a bit of a rebel. I like that. Who comes up with these games? Oh, do you know what would be great? Picking a toy's nose. Odd, isn't it? Anyway, final 3 of these ones available for you now. Oh, you've waited. Oh, you've waited and you've waited, and I commend you for that, because patience is a virtue and patience is often rewarded. And I tell you what, it's going to be right here, right now. This is, what do we call it? Thought so. This, it's been a while. I've been away for 17 days. We don't have auto cue, you know. I know it's live. I have got for you here something we like to call a showstopper. Just wow. Just wow. Just true beauty of one of your ultimate organics. Amber, framed perfectly. The fact that we have managed to dome this as beautifully as we have really, really goes to show that this is something you don't want to ignore. Because we've domed it, and what I mean by that is you've got that huge doming at the top, so the light takes longer to travel obviously through the centre. It means you get even more of that interest and play of the light. You get more opportunity for it to interact. I think this is exceptional. I would love to know what it makes you think of, please, Katie.
Well, it's very foresty, isn't it? I mean, I suppose that's a bit of a pun, really, isn't it? Because of where it's come from. It's, you know, the resin from the tree. But I would probably be tempted to go with that foresty theme and do like a wirework, sterling silver wirework leaves or vine leaves going up around the neckline with that, and have that as a centre focal point.
Now, you say sterling silver with this instantly. I'd love to know why you instantly said that, and that was with kind of, you know, no encouragement or anything like that. Why instantly sterling silver?
Just because it demands it, and you know, I think you should, if you've got a sterling silver pendant, I think you should use sterling silver with the rest of your piece.
Because you want the quality to remain?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what this is, isn't it? It is pure quality. That huge, huge piece of amber that has been framed oh so elegantly, saving you the time and effort by all of that sterling silver. And there is a mass of it, isn't there? There is that glorious petal detail that has almost a cameo frame effect. You know, when you think of ancient cameos and you think of that kind of texturization, don't you? It's almost got that feel about it. Sterling silver is a precious metal. It's 92.5% genuine silver. So it's really high up there in quality, but also has the workability to create pieces like this. Why have we gone for that with the amber? Well, because it is so rare. This is your Baltic amber that we have here for you. It is just £9.95 for this pendant. That is something special. That is something that we don't get to see often at all. I mean, if I went into a high street store, no matter which high street store, I would never expect to be able to buy Baltic amber of any variety at a price point like this, let alone the green variety, which is one of the rarest, one of the absolute rarest colours that you can get your hands on. I think this is a very, very special opportunity. Just to let you know, we haven't dyed it to be this colour. You can get Baltic amber in this green colour. It's just very, very rare, and it comes from these, you know, as Katie rightly said, comes from these sort of this prehistoric forest essentially, and when we find, because we net this organic, because it's not like a genuine gemstone whereby you go into, you know, caves or whatever it might be, or dig into the ground. this is, you know, called the sea stone because we used to find it in the ocean and still do. We go in net for this, and I tell you, when we, you know, go out in our waders and we net a green amber, that is something that the, you know, collectors will be talking about for a long time, because it's few and far between, even for someone who essentially goes out every time there's a storm to try and net and collect amber. You know, even to find a green for someone who does it pretty much every day is something noteworthy. And this is a noteworthy piece, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's going to be really, really simple to work with. And I'm thinking with the Bollywood theme, you know, as a headpiece or as a pendant, or even, I suppose you lot are clever at home. I'm sure you could think of a way to do a ring with this if you wanted to, couldn't you? I think you've got so much you can do with this. And, you know, if you did want to do maybe the neon apatite with it, what do you think?
Nice.
I mean, that just adds a little something, something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
A little something. I'm going to bring to you a little recap-a-roo, if I may, of the neon apatite, because you may well have missed it as our, what do we call it? Today's must-have. Sorry, I'm used to the one to own. This is the £12.95 brand new strand I did for you a little bit earlier on of your neon apatite. We were talking about how beautifully aqueous it was, how it was basically a paraiba, but with more yay. You know what I mean? Paraiba, if you will. £12.95 is something which, for a gem we don't get to see often, is a really special deal. You could use one of these, two of these, three of these and onwards, and you're still going to get impact. Even if you go right to the end and just use one of the tinsy ones, you're going to really get an eye-catching effect, aren't you? So £12.95, good work every single one of you. It's time for me to say so long, farewell. I'll be the saying adieu to you, mainly
and
you.
And you.
And you, and you. Who's your favourite Von Trapp?
I haven't seen the film.
Oh, what? Really?
Oh, yeah, I've never seen that film.
Can't believe that. Can't believe that. Mine's probably Brigitte for anyone who was thinking. Katie, it's been a pleasure, as per usual. It's been dead lovely. Tell me when you're back on, please.
I am back on the morning show on Tuesday next week.
What have you got, do you know?
Maybe a bit of sterling silver sheet.
Maybe, but she wouldn't like to say for sure. I think that means she probably has. Probably. So if you don't forget, if you do want to get in touch with Katie, you absolutely can do it on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for welcoming me back off my holiday. I have missed you, and we've had a wonderful show today, haven't we, team? Yay! Thank you so much for joining us. As I've said, I will be back with you tomorrow on my normal show, hopefully slightly less jet-lagged, and I will be seeing you tomorrow afternoon. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a safe one. Put your feet up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.